Yep.
Blip, blip, blip.
Hello.
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 How's the Twitch doing today?
Welcome to
Let's
the
see
first
what's
stream
going
of
on.
2021.
Woo! We made it!
Bwah, bwah,
We made
bwah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I wasn't here last week. But before, so what happened? We had a holiday special, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I don't know. That was all. I don't know. Riss hasn't told anyone. She had a dream. It was crazy.
I had a dream.
You had a dream?
I had a dream.
Dude.
It was cold. It was a winter wonderland of where we had to save this village and save Christmas by bringing back all of the things that the Grunch stole
Mainly
from the
a
town of Blueville.
mainly a giant package of peppermint skull that they called peppermint chew. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. When you said peppermint chews, I was thinking like those little candies, you know? Like the ones that look
Yeah.
like... Yeah.
No.
Like the,
No.
like the peppermints that look like candy canes, but they're like softer.
You left me to my own devices, Cello. I had to come up with
I did. He's like,
I
hey.
mean, to be
Oh.
fair, that is exactly what I was picturing.
To be fair,
So-
I'm a bit loud. Okay, hold on. Hello. Check. How is that, Foxy? Let me know. Checkity,
Still
check,
loud.
check.
I can
Okay.
tell you
you are
it's still
super loud. Yeah,
Okay, let me remove this.
I like it because the problem
Oh.
is like usually Nolan's way quiet.
I'm perfect for them.
You
Am
sound great to me.
am I quiet?
Yeah.
It's always
you guys
me.
might want to
Okay,
turn me
cool.
down in Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I am going to do that.
Checkity, checkity, check.
Take you down to 100%, buddy, because I had you cranked at 2.
Check it.
Oh, I'm sorry for your eardrums.
My
You deep, know.
dark voice at 200%.
Okay, so that I needed to turn down.
Yes. All right, we good. Oh yeah, I've got David 200% as well. That's
Am I blasting you?
Not me.
Well, especially
Yeah.
when you do the
You
pop,
know
pop,
I'm
pop.
always
You
blasting
sound
me, and I'm
pretty
always
good.
like, Blix.
So turn us
what's going
down.
on?
That's on you, bro.
Yeah, turn way down,
I
because
know.
always
It's on me. Now I know.
Yeah, that is not even my final form. My
His
final
final
form
form.
is I don't know. I
Hey,
can't even imagine.
I mean, now that you mentioned that, Foxy, I do have plans to take this thing to level 20 if you guys are along for the ride. So we may
yeah.
we may end up seeing and beyond, because there's a huge meme out there that like D&D 5e doesn't work at the higher levels, and it totally does. It's a lot of fun. I've DM'd a level 20 campaign before. That's also why I kind of accidentally throw too hard of things, because I forgot what it was like to DM a low level campaign. So yeah, please stick along with us, and you may see Nolan's final form.
Yeah. Watch, I'm going to be I don't know. I'll figure out. I turned into a dragon the last level 20
Hopefully,
campaign.
we get to see Greg's final form. We shall see.
He's just
Yeah,
all
real
wood.
quick.
No, you're just Seamus from Family
He's
Guy,
He just
where
like
you just
he
pegs.
loses so many limbs. He's just yeah, exactly.
He's
He's
just Seamus from Family Guy.
It's only a flesh
he
wound.
becomes a tree ant. he's just wood now.
Oh.
He's just animated wood.
What's the
Could be like
what
a
was
wooden
the
warforged.
I've got an
character?
animated wood for you.
I don't want to go off too far on a
Wood
tangent. But what
forged.
was the character from Tekken that was just like the training dummy, made of wood?
Oh man, that's a deep cut. I didn't play
That is a
Tekken.
deep cut.
I
I
barely
only played Tekken a
Street
couple
Fighter.
times. I was
I'll
good
figure
at it
that
though.
out. But yeah, let's go.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Let's do this. I like hold on real quick. I just got to respond to Foxy again, because I've got a soapbox that I need to get on real quick. Yes, epic level is fun
Podium.
because basically you are superheroes. It gets really hard to kill you without you do have to start homebrewing a lot more. But a lot of the stats coming from D&D Beyond that most people are playing from low levels, that's because everybody starts at the beginning, and it's really hard to finish a campaign. So it really takes a lot of commitment to get to those higher levels, unless you're going to start at level 10. So if you are getting bored of a low level campaign, talk to your DM about, or start a group about starting at level 5 or level 7 or level 10 stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff to explore in D&D. on the other end. So, and I promise we're gonna get there. So, with that, let's start real quick. We're gonna do introductions. Now that I think we've got a lot of our followers are here, we'll do quick introductions, a recap where we're at, and then we will jump into the action because we left on a cliffhanger. So
We
let's
did.
start with Dave. Dave makes
Yo.
noises. Who are you and who are you playing?
I am Dave Makes Noises, and I am playing Greg. His full name is Grugach, but his friends call him Greg, and you are all my friends. Pegleg Greg, and he is a Circle of the Moon Fearbolg druid currently.
Awesome. And where can we find you on social media? Because we're going to do that at the beginning now instead of
Sure.
at the end. That way
Yeah.
we can jump into our raids faster and have kind of a more concise ending.
Boom, love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Dave Makes Noises, and you can find me narrating our community's stories every week at youtube.com/Mr. Ripper. Yeah, I'm a Mr. Ripper on YouTube, and we narrate community submitted Reddit tales. So please come
Awesome.
hang out with the Ripper community.
Thank you. Rissa, who are you and who are you playing and where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Riss. I'm Riss Awesome. You can find me on twitch.tv/RissAwesome. I will be streaming very, very soon. Probably. The goal is the end of January, but I'm building a PC right now.
Ooh.
Anyways, today I am playing Zilla Thistletop, who is a halfling rogue Robin Hood type thief, and I am very excited to be playing today and figure out what happens next because it's my mentor whose life is on the line right now.
Yes. Yes, very exciting. And Blixa, Izzy.
Hello, I am Izzy, or better known as Blixa Gaming, which is right here. You can find me on Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter. I am your chaotic queer gamer, spelled Gaymer. And I play Blixa, who is a human ranger.
Very fancy.
Now Alexa's talking in the background. I guess I said something that she liked.
Oh, she likes she's listening to a lot. All right, and Nolan, who are you? Who are you playing and where can we find you?
I am the great and wonderful Tenolans. No need to bow. It's okay. I am playing Nasir Verfolnir. You can try to guess what that last name is, and you can try to spell it. And if anyone spells it right without... No, never mind. I'm not even going to make a bet about that. I'm a Oath of the Ancients paladin. All the naturey tree things of everything. And I can be found on Twitch as well at Tenolans. If you look down on the doobly-doo with where all our names are, click on them. And go ahead and give us a follow. Because guess what? I'm 20 followers away from that great old 50, and I stream on Wednesdays. So come hang out on Wednesdays. And let's just go look at our socials down there. It's not too far.
No, not at all. And I'm Cello. My call tag is Saint Cello because I made it when I was 14 and created an Xbox Live account, and I was like, I want a cool title that's not like Mr. or Mrs. I'm just gonna make myself a saint, and that's what I did. And cello comes from my last name, which is Marcello, and it's not the musical instrument. I don't know how to play the cello. I know all of you are wondering. I really don't. But yeah, so you can find me on, I'm big on, I mainly use Reddit. I'm here on Twitch. And you can also find me on Discord. So with that, let's jump into our recap. I like to recap just so we can get everybody's remember where we are, make sure we're all on the same page for ourselves and for the audience. What do you guys remember from last time? What happened last time?
Okay. So last time, there was a lot that happened last time, actually, now that I think about it.
Notes are on my other computer.
We got into the city of Cornwall, right?
Yes.
We got into the city of Cornwall, and that's where kind of we all met each other. Nasir and Greg had been going on this long journey together and been doing all these kinds of things, and then they walk into a tavern and they're looking for the Duke Doherty. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Dougherty.
Dougherty.
Shannon Dougherty.
And Blixa hears that name and goes, I'm actually gonna go see him. I'm gonna join you. And then they start talking about um a lady by the name of, I can do this. um I don't have it written down
Nora?
here. Yeah. Anora.
Do you remember her last name? Because you're in the notes for your backstory, you're the only person I revealed her last name to. So you get an inspiration point if you can remember.
I have to actually look in my notes because that's where it is. I didn't actually write it down.
Okay, let us know if you find it while we jump over to Blixa to see what they remember.
Yes. So Blixa and team spoke with Lord Doherty, and he was only concerned with speaking Blix's dead name and with the status of power with things going on in the region. So he wanted Blixa to sign an affidavit relinquishing titles, and kind of just being blinded by rage. Blixa didn't ask for anything in return, just signed it willy-nilly. So hats off to me.
Yes, hats off
But
to you.
yeah. But Nasir was able to talk the Duke into providing aid to Southwatch, which was their mission before we all gathered up. And then we spoke with the clerk to kind of find out where Honora was. But as we were leaving the court, the magpies attacked us. It was just a couple of bad dudes, and we found out by killing them that the they were the magpies, and they had a note from Honora to find and kill us.
Honora Dravis.
Oh, you found it!
I found it.
Yep, Honora Dravis.
Like 2 seconds after she started talking, I found it. But yeah, Honora Dravis, and so. My mentor, Romero, who only went by Romero, he didn't go by his last name. Romero left me a cryptic note saying that basically Honora Dravis had taken him and that it was in need of rescue. So when they started talking about Honora in the tavern, my little ears perked up and went, hey, I'm coming with you. So that's how that happened. And then we went down into a sewer after we killed the magpies, an actual sewer. That smells great, I bet. And we'd fought these centipede looking things and
carrion crawlers.
That's what they were. And then we found a door leading up that went up to this mansion at the rich side of town, and we heard chanting, and we went up the stairs, and there was Honora with a dagger over Romero's unconscious body, and she went, ha, and I went, no, and then we ended, and I've been waiting.
And you have been waiting. You've been waiting for 2 long weeks because we had the holiday special.
Mr. Romero.
If he dies without me talking to him, I'm so mad.
Like you just passed out and had a dream about saving, peppermint shoes because I'm kidding. That we don't know where that happened quite in the timeline.
Could be in the future. Could be in the past.
Could be in the future. Could be in the past. Could be, but somehow in your pocket you do still have some little trinket that reminds you of that odd time. We don't
have to talk about it. Life is full of mysteries.
It really is. It really is. Like Stonehenge, what's up with that? Like
Druids, man. Druids, man.
I believe it was druids. Okay. So, and so they asked me to do the impression of Jukan.
No, it has to be an NPC. It can't be right now.
Oh, what? You said cello. You didn't.
I said I redeemed name generator and I put Jukan because I need to hear cello's Jukan impression.
Yeah, but he could totally meme us. Yeah, he could totally meme us and be like, "Hi, my name's Jukan," and we're all like, "No."
He could.
What do you mean?
Jukan could have a fancy voice.
Solid. Jukan.
This Jukan is rock solid. I heard it.
For those of you who don't know who Jukan is, it's completely okay. Jukan is a character from that has that travels the multiverse, and has shown up in a number of our the D&D games that we've played in other streams and other things, but that started in some of our home campaigns.
Just
So
it's fine. We're gonna do a shameless plug. It's still on Spotify. Go check out Ready to Roll season 2. Fantastic
Yes.
work. It's awesome.
Yeah, that was a
Dave did
banger.
all the
I composed
editing.
the music.
Dave,
Dylan the Weirdo,
Yeah.
who is currently in the chat, was actually the wonderful DM of that.
It was
that
so
season,
good. It
season
was
2.
so good. That was
Yeah.
a really lovely experience. I had such a good time doing that stuff.
check it out.
Yeah, it was a blast. So, but now we have this channel, Fire and Dice, and let's jump in back in action. Let's find out what happens
Yeah,
to
let's
Romero.
do that.
Yes.
Sorry, real quick. One last thing with the recap before we jump in to find out what happened to Romero. I was reminded before stream that that you guys had found that little magical trinket that you guys fought the carrion crawlers for. You had the opportunity to run away, but you're like, no, we're digging through this shit because we want to find this magic thing.
The shining thing.
When you picked it up, Nasir, you instantly knew what it was. It communicated that to you. It was very reminiscent of the charms that you had received from the priestess before, but this one is to a different god. So this is from. Let me find my note. It's from the god Alaric, who you guys have heard of before. He's the god of valor.
Yeah.
I did write that
Ooh,
down, actually.
I had that written down.
did.
You just didn't tell me the
What it
effects
does,
of
right?
Yeah.
But we
Okay.
found his amulet.
I wrote it down. Let me find it again because that was last session's notes. I don't want to just like make up a different thing on the spot. Where was that? Okay, so it's the charm of Alaric. If it takes an action to use, it gives you +2 to your strength and dex for the next minute.
And does it recharge or no?
No, it's a one-time consumable.
Oh. Cool.
Just like the ones that you guys found before, where like she could either cast the spell on you, or you could pay double to get like the charm that you could carry with you. It looks like somebody who is a devout worshiper of Alaric had maybe accidentally flushed down the toilet or lost it somehow. Maybe it was one of the sewer maintenance guys, the Ninja Turtles. We don't know, but somehow it ended up in the sewer. Okay. With that, we go to today's session. All right. So, from the ballroom, you hear Honora chanting in a harsh and dark language. So you hear this coming from the ballroom. You guys threw open the door and see Romero bound to a heavy wooden table that has been converted into an altar, inscribed with bloody runes. Honora is standing over him with a dagger made of obsidian glass. Romero turns his head to look Zilla in the eyes and shouts, "I'm sorry!" as Honora plunges the obsidian dagger into his heart. There's a sudden clash of thunder, and you feel a dark and oppressive presence fill the room. You hear a heartbeat that echoes from the room itself as an otherworldly moan escapes what was formerly Romero's mouth. His arms and legs begin to bulge as red fur tears itself out of his arms, and he transforms into an otherworldly creature. It's like a giant ape. It looks like a giant gorilla that stands like 10, 15 feet tall, and its eyes are glowing red, and it speaks in an otherworldly language in your minds. Please roll initiative.
Hey, Dave, I hear the typing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll try
Yeah.
and type quieter.
Yeah, or if you've got a sound gate, if you could turn that on.
Yeah,
Can
let
you
me
guys hear
see
my
if I have
typing?
that. I should have that on. I'm surprised I thought I did.
Okay.
Like on the
Nasir,
verge of tears right now, Cello.
I'm sorry. Villains got to do what a villain's got to do. Does anybody? Nope. No, none of you would know what this monster is.
Nolan knows what it is, but Nasir, no.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna type it to chat. Or no, you guys just hide your ears. It's a Barlgura for anybody who knows.
I
Um,
I was able to move my things enough. I didn't actually hear what
awesome,
you said.
awesome, very good. I'd give you an inspiration point, but you already have one.
Ew. I can have one and give it to someone else, maybe.
Nope, nope, just the
Okay.
one. Then they need to play for themselves, which everybody's doing a fantastic job of, by the way. We've only just begun. So Nasir, what is your AC? Or sorry, your initiative?
Well, like my AC, a 19.
Oh, dang.
Dang.
I also
damn.
rolled a 19.
You probably have a better dex, so you can go first.
I was like, well, I'll let you guys decide. So whatever you want.
I would like to go first.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I'm tiny and filled with rage.
Oh, my initiative is a 1.
All right, yours is a 1, Greg.
Greg's is a
That
1.
is wow. I rarely see a
Unfortunate.
1 initiative. That's
Well, I rolled a 1 and I have +0 to my initiative, so that's how we end up with that.
very
result.
cool. And Blixa, what do you have?
Wow.
Izzy, you're muted.
I have a 15.
Izzy, that was loud.
15. Thank you. And Zilla. All right, so Zilla's gonna go first with the 19. I'm gonna call that
Yeah,
19A.
I guess. I guess
And we
so.
got 19B. All right.
I'm
And then
s-
all right, doesn't matter.
Remind me how big this room is.
Yes, so this is a
Oh,
thank you.
Whoa,
Actually,
whoa, what's going on?
Oh, we lost somebody.
who do we
We
lose?
lost Dave.
Dave.
Dave's not here,
Internet.
man.
All right, hashtag bless our mess.
Oh no, now we're all miscombobulated. Now I'm Dave.
Hi.
Populate.
Hi.
Whoa.
I'm on Cello's screen.
Fix this.
All right, take it away.
Yeah, I blame
Ripper
Ripper.
broke it. God damn it, Ripper. Why would you do that, man?
Gosh,
Can y'all
dang
see
it.
me now? Is it working now?
Ripper.
Gotta
Isn't
fix
it past your bedtime, old man?
Yeah, dude. It's like late.
Love you, Ripper. All right.
Okay, so
All right,
before we're sort of be interrupted, how big is this room? What is this room?
Well,
What
are we all back?
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
back.
we
good?
appear to be.
Everybody's in the right spot? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because I've got the chat bot open, but I don't have the Twitch open, so I don't always see where we're at.
Oh, Ripper's here.
All right, so this is a 40 by 60 room. So it's a long, like you guys have bust through these double doors that are 5 feet wide on each door, so it's a 10-foot opening. They are like 20 feet into the room is where Honora has is where the table is that has been that all right, 20 feet into the room is the table. Romero has just transformed into this Borogura and is standing in front of the table, so he's 15 feet away. Then you have Honora standing behind the table. She's 30 feet away because it is a 10-foot table. And then you have so the walls on your sides are 40 feet, 8 squares, and then it's 60 feet on the back wall. So it's a long room or wide, long. I can never remember like which one is like wide and long. That's where I get mixed up.
Wide is
Wide is like
This
your
way?
your
Long
frame
is-
of reference, and then long is like go long, and it's the distance away from you.
Okay, so long is distance away from me. Wide is out to my side, and then depth is like how tall the ceiling is, right?
Be like height.
Height. There you go. Depth is from the floor down.
Depth
All
and
right.
long is like depth and length are like the same. When
I'm
you're
always like, there was like a 10 by 4 by 6, and I was like, I know that shape is something. I can measure those units out, but I don't know in what orientation it is. So, thank you. Now, while we're having this discussion, does anybody know what comes first, width, length, or like if you did like a 10 by 4 by 6, like which one is first, the width or the length?
length.
I think it's a length.
Is
Yeah,
it
I
the
think
length?
it's length, width, and then
Okay.
whatever else.
Length,
Volume.
width, height.
Sure. All right, I'll take it, and I'll look it up later. With that, So yeah, you guys are just in that doorway, in that opening. That's what the room looks like. The back wall is it does have windows, these giant windows that are covered by tapestries and by curtains. So there is natural light coming in from the back wall. With that, and Nora is actually going to go first,
Ooh.
and she cackles as she says, "Dark events have been set in motion, which you can no longer stop, you fools! Romero the traitor is dead." And she is going to cast Fireball on you.
Oh shit.
Fireball.
Fireball. So I need everybody to make a Dexterity saving throw, please.
All right. Well, this is
Joke's
starting
on
to go well
you.
for me.
I'm really good at that.
I rolled her initiative. I was hoping you guys would go
Ooh.
first, and you guys rolled high, but she rolled really high.
Rolled a 19 on that dex save.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
nice.
I know, because I don't have a dexterity modifier.
23.
23.
17.
All right, 17. That's probably still good enough.
That's solid.
25. Bitch. That's directed towards her, not you.
All right. She's like, I don't want to piss off the DM. All right. Sorry. How many dice is Fireball again? I don't normally play spellcasters. It's 8. I know
it's 8d6
classic.
base.
8d6. There it is. Sorry, I was looking up the spell. 8d6. Yes, this is a base Fireball. I'm not trying to nuke you guys, although I'm nuking you right now. You guys, oh gosh.
Famous last words.
33 damage. 33 fire damage. If you rolled a under a 16, you take half that if you made the save.
So 16 if you.
Yes, 16 if you made the save.
That's a spicy meatball.
Riss, do you have
spicy
evasion
meatball.
yet? Or no, that's a level 7. Right?
Yeah, I don't think I have that yet.
Okay. Fun fact, if I was writing Dave, he would have evasion because mounted combatant.
Okay, well, hopefully we get there.
Hopefully we do. With that, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's level 7.
It's Zilla's turn.
Alrighty. Well, shit. Alright. Look down. Getting real. Can I get to her without? God, this is so hard.
Yeah, she's 30 feet away from you, but there is that table, so the table would be difficult terrain. If because you'd have to either slide under it, jump over it. But in front of that is the Barlgura. So this giant, he is large, so he's actually taking up a 2x2. So he's taking up 4 squares.
Okay.
So I guess he's actually like 10 feet away from you because he's just so big.
Can I say a message to Riss since we're on the same initiative, or say a message to Zilla since we're on the same initiative? I'm gonna look over to Zilla and say, "I've got the ape. You go after her."
Okay. I'm gonna get
Awesome.
to her. I'm gonna use my movement plus. I don't know because it's difficult terrain. But
So yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult terrain, which would cost you 10 feet of movement instead of 5 for those. So it's going to cost you 40 feet of movement to get there, to get to her, and then if you go over or under the table.
Okay.
But wait, you're a halfling, aren't you?
Yep.
No, okay, because you're a halfling, I'm going to let you
2
if you
foot
make
10
an
in height.
yes, you can actually run underneath the table. It's not difficult terrain for you. And then you can stab her. But I will need you to make an acrobatics check as a bonus action to kind of nimbly get by to like basically run underneath the ball girl's legs without him taking an opportunity attack.
Okay. Yes.
Or you can
okay.
use extra movement. You can use your dash or something to go around the table on the sides and not. But if you're gonna go in a straight line, those are your options.
Yeah. I think I like my chances with the acrobatics.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, just
So yeah, so you're
do
gonna
that.
run forward.
Yep.
Make up. Yeah. You're gonna what you're doing right now is just running through his legs, juking
Yeah.
and like you're gonna do a little tumble to get through. So yeah, roll me your
Sweet.
acrobatics.
Come on, baby. All right. I like it. Great. 19.
Okay, yeah, he like swipes down at you with these massive. I mean, like his hands are as big as you are, and like you just like woo, do like this little somersault, dive through his legs, land underneath the table, and then like run forward. You're right in front of her. What you see now that you're there is that she is standing in a glyph made of blood. Specifically, it looks like Romero's blood.
Fuck.
So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So I've already used my bonus action, right?
Yes, you've used your bonus action, but you still have your action.
Okay. All right. I'm like trying to figure out like how do I best use my action economy? I am going to strike at her with my +1 magical rapier.
Okay, and
See what
because you're under the table, I'm gonna let you. You're not gonna have advantage on this, but I will allow your sneak attack to proc. Even though you don't have any allies nearby, just because you're like slightly hidden. They're like lightly obscured.
you are the best. Okay. So my sneak attack, that's 3d6. Okay, cool. All right, let's roll to hit her. Because that's important.
Yeah, let's do that. That is very important.
Let's do that. That's important. All right.
Mhm.
Does a 20 hit her?
Yes, it does.
For those of you playing at home, that is a 12 on the dice. I have a +8 to this rapier.
Oh my gosh!
Ooh.
So that's fun. I get to roll some damage. Yay! All right, that's gonna be wait,
Kill it harder.
16 damage.
16 damage.
16 damage.
She will take it because she doesn't have any other option.
Hell yeah.
All right, great turn. What is so next up we have Nasir.
All right. So this giant ape, or fiendish ape. I'm not gonna. I don't know what it is right in front of the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rush forward, jump up on the table, and start slashing at this thing. Just do like a backhanded hit with the glaive.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my inspiration to get advantage on this hit. And while I'm doing it, I'm just going to try to channel the energy of Arbathad to try to reclaim the spirit in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my my attack to strike. That is a 22 to hit.
Okay, 22. Please make for me like a religion check, just as a part of this action, to see and narrate for me how you're trying to. Like, I know you said you're communing with Arbathad. What is? I guess is that just like a thought in your mind, or do you do anything special with that?
I'm saying a prayer in Sylvan.
Okay.
And just very soft spoken, very low toned, and just trying to pray for, shoot, what's his name again?
Romero.
Romero's spirit or Romero's soul to be spared from this fate.
I love that. All right, please
Love
roll for
that.
me a religion check.
17 religion.
Okay. You feel that your prayer is heard, and you feel motivated and empowered. You don't know to make this strike. It still requires you don't have advantage or anything. You're not currently aware of any bonuses, but you do know that your prayer is heard.
Okay. I have to ask, is this a fiend or undead?
It is a fiend.
Okay. Thank you.
Or undead.
And I am going to pump a Divine Smite level 1 into this creature.
Okay. Does that do? I guess that's for me to know, but it doesn't do anything. It's just radiant damage, right?
So if it's a fiend or undead, I get an additional D8 on my Divine Smite.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay, that's
so
what.
that is going to be a total of 16 radiant damage, and
All right.
a total of 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Spicy.
And I'm going to do my second strike. Ooh, that is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And I'm going to rinse and repeat. Level 1. Another 16 radiant damage.
16 radiant damage.
But only
Dang.
6 slashing damage. And then I'm going to do, with my bonus action, one backhand strike with the butt of the glaive. And that
Okay.
is a 21 to hit.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that hits as well.
I'm so nervous.
I'm nervous. Every time we get in a fight, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't kill you. And then it's like, and I hope it doesn't end too fast. It's a very fine line to walk.
Yeah, I'm going to pump
Yeah.
a second level Divine Smite. That's my last spell slot.
Oh shit.
Oh gosh. All right.
That's 3. Okay. Total of 6 bludgeoning damage and 19 radiant damage.
Okay. 19 radiant and 6 bludgeoning.
So your prayer was heard, but he died anyway.
Yeah. I heard your prayer,
You
but
killed
you
him.
murdered him before I could do anything. No.
Well, the body is gone. The spirit is still there. I don't know if the body's gone. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe.
You know that your prayer was heard.
Okay. That is my turn.
And I guess, yeah, you do know that the body is gone. You definitely watched it transform into Borogura. So whether it can transform back or what, how all that is cool. Great turn. With that, we have Blixa.
All right, Mr. DM. Is there anything for me to climb on or get a higher vantage point, first and foremost?
And here on the...
Are there any bookshelves or...
Yes. So it would be 45, 50 feet away from you on each side. Sorry, no, it'd be less than that. Yeah, it'd be 40 feet away. There are bookshelves on the insides. On each
Okay.
side.
I'm going to move towards the bookshelf farthest from what's happening now.
Okay, they're both equidistant because there's a bookshelf on the left wall and a bookshelf on the right wall, and then they're in the center of the room.
Perfect.
Get that.
I'm going to go left.
Okay.
So I'm going to go left, and I only have 30 feet, so I'm not going to make it all the way, but I'm headed towards that, and I am going to use bonus action to Hunter's Mark on Enora,
Okay.
and I am going to shoot her with my longbow.
Ooh, your bow is so long. Long man.
This special moment was brought to you by F&D.
That is a
I
28
guess-
to hit, if it does.
All right. If this year's 21 is gonna hit, I guess I should let a 28 hit, huh?
Well, I was hitting the bar. The bar.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. But yes, a 28 hits.
I was saying the baloney is.
13 damage.
13 damage. Yeah, that hurts, but she is
Perfect.
still alive.
Perfect. And my second attack is going to go to Mr. Shishka Romero guy.
Okay. So you said
'Cause
13
I'm-
damage? Right?
Yes, to Honora.
Okay. Yep, you're good.
And for Bulgarama, it is 25 to hit.
That also hits.
All right, and that's just a D8, and that will be 11 damage to him.
Awesome. And is your weapon magical?
It's a +1.
Okay, so yeah, I know because I do like to hand out like +1 non-magical and magical weapons. I just want to clarify where did you get this bow? This bow is special to you, right?
Yes, it's a bow I from childhood I was, secretly taught, kind of like Arya Stark. I was taught how to, it's almost like Needle to Arya is my bow to me, which my bow's name is what's an NPC that we need to name? I can name it
Rooster.
Oh,
Rooster.
Rooster?
No, I'm kidding. Anyways, I did more thought into that, but
Yeah.
You're
yeah. So
cockadoodle dead.
I don't think it's magical. I don't have that written down. Oh,
So just
it is a
the reason-
magic. Magic.
The reason I'm bringing this up is just to clarify to you, me, and the audience that it is a magical weapon, and this is this is an heirloom that you found that when you first fled and were exiled from your family, correct?
Yes.
Cool. Yes. So yes, I confirm it is a +1 magical weapon, so you do deal magical damage with it. And how much was that damage again after that long tangent?
It was 13 to Honora, but an 11 to Shishka Romero.
Shishka Romero Bulgura.
Bulgura. I'll remember
Gotcha.
that.
How do you kill the Bulgura?
Oh.
I mean, I just like I just see me like running off, and I pop a shot off at Honora, and then I just come around and I just shoot this arrow, and it hits true. It hits true right into his head.
Right into his head. And yeah, he doesn't even get a freaking turn before he drops to the ground dead because you guys have a paladin with smites. Challenge ratings mean nothing.
They don't. I know from that one shot that I did with y'all that challenge rating can kiss my ass. It means nothing.
I know, because I'm also like this is a challenge rating 5 creature. You guys are a party of 4 level 5 people, and then I threw another enemy on top of that. So I was like, all right, cool. Like we've got a little bit of play here, and you guys just come in and like 2-shot the demon, and anyway, Honora is still up, but dang.
Hey, I'm Nova'd out too.
Or
I-
before we
you
move
did.
forward, I'm sorry. Cringe person live. Are you giving me permission to name my bow Jeff? Okay, you can answer in chat, but we can resume. Sorry, just asking.
Your
Just
bow's gonna be
yelling,
named Jeff.
My name is Jeff every time you shoot.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And on the wind, you hear the
Greg.
name Jeff.
And they answered yes.
Son
Thank
for
you,
F.
Cringe.
Have you seen
My bow's name is Jeff.
All right. Do you love me? Could you learn to love me? Sorry, old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
I'm old Greg. The mighty
Never drink
Boosh baby.
Baileys out of a shoe. I did sound for them once. That was a fun gig.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's
they were
cool.
doing the Comedy Store. It was cool.
That's awesome. go YouTube it or don't. Like you really shouldn't.
You should.
It'll
No,
haunt
you
you.
absolutely
But
should.
if you want to know what we're talking
No,
about,
it'll
it's a thing on
give
YouTube.
you life.
It's one of those what the did I just watch moments.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's art.
so great.
It's poetry.
It is. It's Big Bow Boy. Yes. Oh no, name it Big Bow Boy. But no, it's Jeff, right?
It's
been
Jeff.
confirmed.
It
Jeff.
is decided.
Okay. Sorry,
Jeff, the big bow
Blixa,
boy.
You're done with your turn, right?
That is my turn.
Greg Gruagok, our friend,
Uh,
Pegleg.
Pegleg Greg is going to use this action to cast. Where is it? It is right here. Entangle on Honora,
Okay.
and that is a strength save of 16.
Oh gosh, she's not very strong.
I figured.
That's
Is that an
very-
area around her or just her?
So
I'm
there's
within 5
there's
feet
a
of her.
couple effects because this is so. Oh shoot, you are within 5 feet of her. Ooh, because that's
You
going
can
to make it
cast it like
difficult
behind
terrain.
her and make it like.
Yeah, read,
Okay.
read the spell to me. What
But
is
I
it?
don't want to get it.
Yeah, so grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. The range, by the way, is 90 feet.
Mhm.
For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. A creature in the area, when you cast the spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. When the spell ends, the conjured plants wilt away. So is there like a spot I can cast Entangle where I can just catch Honora in it?
Not really, because the room is it's well, I guess it's a 90 foot is the range. How big is the area?
20 feet.
20 feet. Yeah, if you throw it against just the back wall,
Great.
like you can get just Honora.
Great, we're going to do that.
Okay. So
Strength save of
she-
16.
All right. She passes.
Oh, okay.
So she's not restrained, right?
She is not restrained.
But it is difficult terrain.
It is difficult terrain.
Okay.
And then for my
The-
bonus action,
Okay. Oh yeah. Please keep going.
for my bonus action, I'm a wild shape into a dire wolf. Rar.
Rardy rar. Zilla, what you notice, as soon as the Barl Gura dropped dead, there was a light glow and bubbling to the blood. You know how kind of like the
Mhm.
magic caused it to like bubble up, you know? Once the Barl Gura died, that ended. And so now she is going to run away. She's going to run off to the left because on the opposite side of the room that Blixa ran to, which is difficult terrain. So, let's see, 20-foot space, right? But it wasn't centered on her, so she's going to lose. I'll just say we're going to have her movement. So she's going to get 15 feet away. I guess Zilla, that does allow you to make an opportunity attack if you still have your reaction.
Reaction. I can. Yeah.
Actually, I don't want you to.
I don't want to burn
She's-
my reaction.
well, she knows you're there, so she's gonna use her action to cast Shocking Grasp, which is a cantrip, and it actually, if it lands, then you don't get your reaction because she knows
Oh.
you're there. So,
Does she have disadvantage because I'm within 5 feet of her? Because it's a magic spell.
well, it's not ranged though. That's
Oh, okay.
So this is actually
Well,
the
tried.
mage's getaway spell when this happens. So it's lightning springs from your hand. It is a one action touch. Lightning springs from your hand, delivering a shock to the creature you touch. You make a melee spell attack against target. You have an advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal. Are you wearing any metal?
I'm wearing
Or do you
leather
have
armor.
Leather armor. Okay, no advantage. On a hit, you're going to take 1d8 lightning damage. So, what's your AC?
15.
15. Oh gosh, she misses. So yeah, she misses and she tries to run away. So you do get your opportunity attack if you take the,
Right.
if you want to.
I'm worried. Because I know that there's something that I can do with my reaction. I'm not gonna look for it right now. I'll hit her. I'll try to hit her.
Okay, lethally
Okay.
or non-lethally?
Oh,
Are you trying to
lethally.
kill
Fuck
her? Or are you
her.
trying to
She
knock her out? Okay.
Well,
I'm not judging you, by the way. I'm just
I well, I want to kill her. I want to kill her. So,
okay.
that's gonna be 21 to hit her.
21 to hit her. Okay.
Do I still get my sneak attack or just because she knows I'm there, it doesn't matter?
You don't get your sneak attack on this one
Okay.
unless you
Then
have an ally within 5 feet, which you don't.
then she might live, but I actually forgot to add my plus thing to my last thing. Not gonna add it now, but 11 damage.
11 damage.
Yeah. I forgot I get +5 to the roll. I don't think I added that last time, but it's too late now, so.
Okay. 11 damage. How do you kill Honora?
So she's running away,
Mhm.
and first uh I just like shanked her leg really good.
Mhm.
But when she goes to run away, uh I uh I get her like at her ankles. Like I
Okay.
step out from under the table and just like
Stab her right in the Achilles tendon.
yeah.
And she like falls down to the ground and just she's done. She's dead. And like she falls down and she like hits her head on the ground and dies. Since you were trying to kill her. Right? You were trying to kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going
She
to because
stabbed the guy that basically raised me. I'm gonna kill her.
oh, absolutely. And because you like made like you made a role play choice that kind of maybe went against what you as the player wanted to do, I'm gonna give you a permanent inspiration point. What this means by permanent is like it'll last until you use it. And I'm gonna for this 1 point only, since because you already have one, correct?
Mhm.
It's not going to replace. So you're right. I'm temporarily allowing you to stack just this one in addition to the other one, just because I want to reward you for role playing as your character and not just as, um, you know, as what might have been smarter for the whole group. But good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
As she falls, as Honora falls to the ground, you see that in her hand she was actually holding that obsidian dagger that she stabbed Romero with, and it is glowing red. There's a ruby on the hilt that is pulsating, and it clatters to the ground in front of her as she drops it when she dies.
Can I rush up to that and just try to see, like looking between the beast and this dagger? Would I have any? Could I maybe with my previous religion check, or if you want me to make another one, where would the soul be trapped within?
You don't know if the soul is trapped or not. You just know that your prayer was heard.
Okay.
So yeah, to answer your question, you don't have any additional information than you had before.
I'm going to. I'm going to go up to the dagger and just channel all my healing energy, radiant light, etc., from Arbathad, and maybe this will work. Pump all 25 points of lay on hands into the dagger to try to cancel out any necrotic energy and try to reverse it.
Okay. As you begin casting the spell, you feel it resist you because it is an inanimate object. So it doesn't it's not really a valid target for the spell, but with the religion check and just your sheer force of will, you manage to force that energy into the dagger. And you feel that it has that it takes that energy somehow when it wasn't meant to.
Okay.
Great job.
I don't know what to do with my life now.
All right. Yeah, you guys you don't you don't hear any other like yeah, you hear some footsteps like around this mansion, but nobody. You're not in immediate combat or danger at the moment, so you're free to kind of explore around and do what you will. But there's
I
nobody
wanna
else in this room that you're aware of.
I wanna see if there's any. I mean, I have no medical skills or healy things, but I want to inspect the monster that used to be the man.
Okay. You go up to this Bargura that has an arrow in its head, and you turn it over, and you can see where there, the body of Romero was a spell component, and the, I mean, there is no resemblance of the man that you knew and loved in this form. And that this thing was summoned from another plane of existence to do you harm, and that blood and flesh were the material components to cast that spell. So Romero was sacrificed. Do any of you know, like, what languages do you guys know? Do you speak?
A lot.
Common, Druidic, Elvish, Giant, Sylvan.
Okay. You say a lot,
Uh,
Blixa?
Common, draconic, goblin, orc, primordial, and undercommon.
Okay. Yeah.
Common,
So
Draconic, Elvish, Sylvan.
7. Yeah. All right. So yeah, none of you recognize this language, the language that she spoke, nor and it seems like it's probably that same language that is written in the blood runes on the table that was converted into an altar. So you're not aware of what those are, but there may be other evidence, in the house of what was going on here.
well, I want to search uh her body because I can't search this demon. There's nothing
Okay.
that would have been his on this thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
so I want to search her body, see if maybe she took something off of him, see if she has any valuables that I can just take because
Yeah, so she has a gold ring on her left hand, on her middle finger
taking that.
that that is probably worth about 10 gold pieces. Um, and as you touch it, it you can tell that it sparks with magic.
Ooh, I want to take it.
Um, okay, and then you also did you take the dagger that fell to the ground?
Nasir was inspecting it, so
Oh
I
yeah.
hadn't touched it
So
yet.
okay,
Um,
so yeah, Nasir has the dagger.
Yeah, I was gonna follow up on that after you guys are done.
Okay.
so is
Uh,
there anything else that's on her
Yeah,
person?
I mean, she also has a coin pouch. If you take that, you've got it's like she's got like 150 gold pieces on her person, in addition to 30 silver, and you get she's wearing a cloak, and she's actually um like, as you're kind of searching around her body, uh, you can see that she has on her arm, like, actually, it's like in a different place than where the magpies had it. But now that she is dead, the spell that was hiding this tattoo on her arm disappears, and you see that there is like a brand of a black hand. It's like charred. It's a tattoo, but it looks like it's branded, like that black hand tattoo on her right forearm. Um, and then you also notice that on the Barlgura, um, where Romero, that was made from Romero's body, that since you had inspected, now that you see that, you notice there's a patch of fur on the Barlgura that's darker, and it's in that image of Romero, or of the Black Hand. So that part of,
Okay.
like, kind of his body, it looks like maybe remained, as if to suggest that Romero also had that tattoo.
Oh, okay. All right.
Um,
Yeah. Gosh, I'm like so
yeah, is there,
I'm in shock from the death.
I know it sucks to not have answers that we were hoping would be here.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
that maybe she had, but they died with her.
oof.
But there might be additional evidence in the home.
Let's I want to search the house, but I also need know that we need rest.
Yeah.
I need some rest or some hit points.
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling 100%.
Yeah, that fireball was enough to like really hurt.
Yeah, it's a good thing she didn't get another turn.
Yeah. I wouldn't have let that happen.
No, you wouldn't have. All right. So yeah, what you guys are in the ballroom.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do?
I'm just trying to study this dagger and see if there's any way I can try to decipher what if it's just like a focus that the spell was cast for to transform Romero,
Okay.
or
Do you have are you going to cast a tech magic? You can tell that it is you can tell that it is magical of some kind. And the fact that it was able to resist, you know that just by touching it and interacting with it, and the fact that it resisted your magic and then accepted it.
I don't have detect magic.
Okay.
And my good friend Greg does,
Mhm.
but
Pig's not here, man.
I think I'm going to.
You need to detect magic, I heard. So I was stuffing my face with mochi rice nuggets because I haven't eaten today. I've just been working on getting my new computer up to snuff and getting all the things going.
Which is a sexy computer. I've seen the pics.
Oh
Ugh,
my god. It is a monster. It is so smooth.
so happy for you. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, you don't you know it's magical of some sort, but you don't have any other information on it.
I'm gonna flip the blade and pass it over to Greg,
Greg's gonna grab it and
and
examine it.
I'm just gonna take a knee next to Enora, view the tattoo or the branding, and just Greg. It looks like we have a lead on our good friend Randall.
Uh Okay. Well,
believe-
Greg is gonna take a look at this dagger before anything else because we need to figure out what's going on with it. Am I right?
I mean, it's up to you. What do you want to
Yeah. Greg's gonna sit down. He's gonna cross his legs and using his Firbolg magic trait of detect magic. Um,
Oh,
he
you've already
is
used that today.
no, I
You
didn't
used
burn it. I don't think
well,
that was
because
today.
it's the same day, right? Because you guys are traveling on the way here, you used detect magic on the plinth that gave you the light access to the light spell.
Oh,
which you
that
can
was
still
the
cast
same day, huh?
Because you haven't
I
taken a
thought
long
I had
rest.
marked that off. No, it's once
Yeah.
per short rest.
Oh, it's for short rest, not
Yeah.
long rest.
No,
Oh,
it's
never
short
mind
rest. Yeah, so I'm gonna use detect magic.
Please do.
Yes. Uh,
All right.
and
As you detect the magic, as you cast the spell, you feel because you can feel the presence of things, right? Do you see or feel first? Would you read it to me? I always forget the order.
for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, so yes, you do feel the presence of magic, and you use your action to to cause it to reveal itself to you. You see that the ring that Zilla has, like, as she pocketed, like, you can feel magic coming from that because I think she already put it away. You can feel
I
that
put
this
it
is
on.
oh, you put it on, yeah. Then you can see it glowing on her ring on her finger. You also see this dagger is glowing, and you can detect that it has magic from several different schools on it, including necromancy, which is conjuration,
Okay.
and the conjuration is Skyrim. It's is it necromancy in this? Yeah, it's necromancy. Um, then also enchantment.
Okay.
And as you have cast detect magic and you've kind of like and that the magic of the detect magic has kind of connected with the dagger, you can feel that heartbeat that you guys heard echo throughout the room when the Balgrua was first summoned. You can feel that heartbeat in the dagger itself, and the ruby that is in its hilt uh, pulses slightly with a dull light in conjunction with that heartbeat.
Hmm. Okay. There's nothing left of this guy's body, eh? Like this is potentially the only thing left of him.
Potentially.
Okay. Does this heartbeat kind of, I don't know, does it sound humanoid? Does it sound almost like it could be Romero's heartbeat?
The detect magic wouldn't give you that information. You're not able to tell.
That's all right. It's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. Well, I relay all of those details in excruciating detail to, to Nasir and to Zilla. And,
Right.
Awesome.
you know, who wants it? This thing scares me. Actually, let me say that as
I
Greg. Who wants it, man? This thing scares me.
my instincts are
I'll
telling
give
me
you the inspiration point for the role play. Thank you.
Ah, yeah, of course.
my instincts are telling me to destroy the ruby, but I think it might be smart to study it further. And if anyone should hold on to it, I think it should be Zilla.
I agree, man.
Yeah, give it to me. I'll take it. And just like hold it.
Yeet the dagger into the volcano's heart. The chat says. You guys have to go to Mount Shroom to destroy this. No,
Shroom. Oh God.
That sounds like my kind of party, man.
I thought you might like that.
Get a constant cloud of smoke.
Originality Ace, you're back. Dagger for the rogue. Rogue mains unite.
With the heart of her
So-
mentor in it.
We love a living weapon
All
here.
right.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
All right.
maybe it'll start talking. Yeah, so I take the dagger and put it into my inventory.
Okay. Awesome. Zilla has the dagger. What do you guys do next? Are you guys going to take that short rest, or are you going to start exploring the house now? Or
I
do something
think
else?
we should. I really want to start
think we should
exploring
take a
the
short
house
rest.
as a character. I'm like, we gotta go, but like, I know that we need the rest, so fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Jeff, I really like that. As far as I know, at least not yet, this bow does not appear to be sentient. So it does not have the ability to scream your name. But we'll see what happens. Maybe,
No,
name's
it's
Jeff.
it's like the well, one, its name is Jeff, and its strings were woven from golden blooms because it's Jeff Goldblum.
Oh.
But no, it's like the ending of Prince of Tides, where as you loose the arrow, you hear on the wind, Jeff.
I like that a lot. Yes.
When you
found
pluck the bow
You know-
and you
you
hear
know
the
what,
string,
Nolan?
it kind of sounds like
I just gotta say, it just proves that we are siblings and share the same thought process. Like we are twins from another dimension, because immediately when they were like, the bow's name is Jeff, I was thinking like it's like Lowenstein, and it's just
Lowenstein.
Lowenstein. Just I immediately thought of Prince of Tides. So yeah. Anyways,
Is this a book, a movie, a show? Like what?
Both.
Prince of Tides is a book and a
The
movie.
Barbra Streisand.
The Prince of Tides.
Barbara Streisand.
Is it, wait, no, who's the main actor? Is it Nick Nolte?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nick Nolte.
Nick
and
Nolte
Barbra
goes
Streisand.
to Nick Nolte goes to therapy. Barbara Streisand's his therapist. Falls in love with therapist.
Oh, okay. So it's not a fantasy. It's not like about. Okay, I will have to watch and figure it out. All right. So sorry. Did you guys decide to short rest, or did you decide to explore?
I think we're short resting.
Okay. So please, recover. Spend any hit dice that you want to recharge
Yes.
anything that recharges on a short rest.
Oh yes, I can
Um,
do hit dice things.
Yes,
Forgot.
you can do that healing with those hitty dice. Um, so who's rolling hit
Can
dice?
you remind us for hit dice? It says I have a total of 5. Do I have to use all of them? Is that what these
No.
boxes are for?
Yeah, so a hit dice, but what it is for every level you level up, every class has a different type of hit dice. So as a ranger, I think yours is a D10,
Mm-hmm.
right? So every time you level up, you get a new hit dice. And that forms that pool. And then you can roll as many on a short rest, you can roll as many or as few as you want. And then you'll heal by that much. You roll the dice, add your constitution modifier, and then heal by that much. So you could roll
Okay.
all 5. You could roll them one at a time just to try to get back up to full and not have to spend all of them. The caveat is you only get on your long rest, you only get half as many back, half of your max back. So if you spend more than half, then you might not have a full pool.
Okay.
I
the
have
next
rolled
day.
1, and I got
I
7
for-
hit points back.
I'm on Roll20 or on D&D Beyond, and I don't know how to figure out how many like what my hit dice are.
You click short
Okay.
rest. Rogue is D8, right?
Yeah.
Is that
And you should have
which other?
5.
So yeah, you'll probably just have a
I see.
like a box that you can click to let you know how many you still have left in your pool. But you'll just roll a d8, add your Constitution modifier to it, and then decide if you want to keep rolling or not.
Got it. Okay, I see.
Just because this quote is stuck in my head now, and it's going to be stuck in my head until I get it out. You're not in love with me. You're in love with the idea of me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is that Prince of Tides?
Yeah.
Nice. Is Lowenstein Barbara Streisand?
Yes.
Okay.
And she's hot in that role.
I mean, Barbara Streisand just equals hot anyway.
No, but I mean, like this was her prime.
Prime.
Ooh. Barbara Streisand. All right. Anything else you guys need to do on the short rest?
Do I have the Constitution Merit of each roll?
Yes, to each roll.
Cool.
Yeah, this is kind of the primary way of healing during like midday. If you without casting spells and stuff. So this is
And you don't get any spell slots left. Or,
not unless you have
back.
not unless you have a feature that allows you to. I think wizards and have
Right.
one that allow them to.
That's rolling
Like,
2
charge
dice. I'm back
so
up to
many.
full hit points.
Yes. So while you guys are tending your wounds, Zilla, since you are holding that dagger, you do hear, like you feel and hear that heartbeat. And like it seems to kind of, yeah, like you feel it in your body as if it's beating. You can tell it's a heartbeat different from your own, but you can feel it in your body, and you hear a voice in your mind, that calls out to you and says, "Zilla, is that you?"
I'm gonna cry, Cello. And it's in my mind.
Mhm.
Do I answer back in my mind? I guess just
I
like
don't know. Do you? How do you?
I
respond
want to
that?
try to just like look around to see if like anybody reacted to this, like if I'm the only one hearing this.
Yeah, it appears that
Um,
you're the only one who heard it.
All right, I'm gonna just readjust, close my eyes, and just like hold the dagger tighter and think really hard. Like, Romero, is that you?
Zilla, it's so good to hear your voice. It's so dark in here. Where am I?
No. Possibly in the dagger I'm holding.
What? I'm in a.
I don't.
I'm in a dagger. What does that even mean?
You. What do you remember?
I remember you coming into the ballroom to save me, and me shouting out that I'm sorry, and then she plunged a dagger into my heart. Oh no. Am I in that dagger?
Maybe. I'm thinking so. What did you do? What did she do? What happened?
I I have a misspent youth, like many. And I met Enora back before I was helping you and the other children. Um, I had joined this thieves guild called the Black Hand, and they, I was given certain tasks, certain missions, objectives where I would go and steal this odd thing from that person, or, eavesdrop on this conversation, spy, bring back information. I was never very high ranked, but I eventually got sick and tired of it. I didn't feel like I was working for myself. I felt like I was working for somebody else, and I figured I had these skills, and if I was going to do shady shit, then I was going to do shady shit for me on my own terms and not on somebody else's. Um, and that's when I left and decided I was going to take my life into my own hands. And I started taking in, I built my own group of urchins and those who were less fortunate, and like myself. And that's where I started taking in people and created the orphanage. Eventually, for a while, we were just a rambunctious bunch of ruffians running around stealing things from people. But as I matured and grew older, I decided I wanted to give back a little bit more, and that's when I started the orphanage where I found you as an urchin. But I I heard something saying that for the spell they needed the heart of a traitor. And so when Honora, I didn't know that beforehand, but Honora came to me, found me at the orphanage, and told me that she had one last thing for me to do. And if I came with her, then she would no longer try to hunt me down or send the Black Hand after me. And she promised she wouldn't hurt any of the others. So I came with. That's why I left you the note to come save me, because I I really believed this was going to be my last journey.
How are you a
And
traitor? I don't understand that.
I left the Black Hand.
Um,
So I was a traitor to them.
oh,
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this. But thank you for trying to come and save me. Um, I know it was selfish of me to ask. So I don't want you to feel bad for anything.
I feel
It's
bad. I feel angry.
well, let's use that.
What do you have in mind? What should I do?
Let's burn the Black Hand. It's, I don't know. If that's what like I said, I want to live my life for myself. That's what I did. Those are that. So I'm not. I don't want you to. I don't want to ask you to, serve my vendetta or my agenda. But if you want to, I want to destroy the Black Hand.
You got it. What should I
All right.
do about the boys and
They'll take care of themselves. I made sure that they would. That's why they're going north, um, to Freehold. I didn't want I wanted them to be far away from where the Black Hand had found me in Valentis, so I sent them north, just to get them further away, in case there was some kind of blowback. And then
you
I
left
knew
Heaven in charge?
ever since you
He's a good
left, he's
kid.
been my number. Yeah, ever since you left, he's been my number two. That Tevin, he's good,
He's a good kid.
very good.
Know how
So,
much longer we have talking.
I like live in this dagger now, so I don't think I'm going anywhere. So you can talk to me whenever you want.
Sentient
But
dagger.
Sweet.
So yeah, now that you have
We love us
now-
a sentient weapon.
So you've now attuned to it over the course of your short rest. You can choose to unattune to it if you'd like, or like I guess you have
I
the
will
option to
choose no
attune to
such thing, Cello.
it. Sorry, do you choose to attune to it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you know that this is a +1 dagger that deals necrotic damage. And you can feel the heartbeat whenever you hold it,
Nice.
and it allows you to communicate with Romero.
Yay.
So really, what happens is that your heartbeat matches up with his. So it's really just a Doctor Who theme song. Goes ba-da-ba-ba, 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 ba-da-ba-ba.
Awesome, great job, great role play.
All right. Thank you. I open my eyes and I look around and see if anybody was like noticing me, like sitting here
I'm just like there meditating. It's like
silently crying to myself.
it's okay, kid. We don't think you're crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, Greg was just like sitting there cross-legged meditating the whole time, just zenning out. So he didn't notice.
So
Got a lot of
Nasir,
meditators.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
mean,
important.
Greg and I are two acorns from the same tree.
You guys really are. You really are.
you actually are a tree of life.
Well, yeah, the tree of life. Yeah. You guys did the twisty arm thing and everything. You know, like you guys are almost married.
Oh yeah, we might as well just.
It's,
That's
hey, I got ceremony. You want +2 AC?
Oh, did you finally get ceremony?
Yeah.
Or is this happening right now?
Yeah, that's the way it goes. That worked. That's great.
So I would like to get everybody's attention, I guess, and be like, hey, so I seem to have attuned to this dagger, and Romero's inside of it for sure. He spoke to me, and we had a conversation, and I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm going to destroy the Black Hand if you all want to join me in that. That would be swell.
They have wronged us already.
Well, great.
So-
That's well, not great, but great that you're on my side on this.
The Black Hand actually had Greg and I killed.
Well, that's another. But they're just killing everybody I like. They gotta go. they have to go.
And you softly hear like Lord of the Rings music, and it's like, you have my bow.
And my glaive.
My leg, man.
My leg, man.
I feel arrested. Let's search this house for clues.
Yes, love it. Love it. All right, cool.
Let's do it. Is everybody rested? I'm rested. Let's go.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
I've
So you
got
guys
such
are
a
leaving.
raging clue right now. I've got such a big clue.
I'm getting a
They
raging
said
clue over here.
blade from
Let's
the dagger.
follow your clue.
All right. Yeah. I
Let's
mean, so
get
yeah,
'em.
you guys
Yes.
walk. You guys. All right. So you during the course of your short rest, you did hear that there are other people in this house. It seems like they, they got kind of still and it sounded like they were hiding. Like there were kind of footsteps initially, and then they stopped, and then people started kind of making their way around. You kind of heard a door open and then close. So there is other activity in the house, but it seems like they've kind of given you a wide berth, and they've not entered into the ballroom.
So, a quick side note, so we don't miss it. Peggy Hill Gamer cheered 400 bits to give Riss inspiration.
Oh my gosh, I have so much inspiration already.
Just too much
Thank you
inspiration.
very much, Peggy.
Thank
Oh, yeah. All right. So with that, that since that
Plus
was
3
gifted by chat,
inspirations.
that's going to stack on top of the other 2 that you have.
So
Yeah, so you've got 3 inspiration. I mean,
thank you
if
guys so much. I will be using inspiration this session to
I mean,
make sure.
you guys can always use if you want. I'll allow you to gift it to other people. That's actually like a rule for inspiration anyway. Like you can give your inspiration to other people, in the party, and then or it's always useful for a rogue because it allows you to proc your sneak attack with anytime you have advantage. So that's just like 3 free sneak attacks anytime you want.
I'm gonna hang on to it until somebody's like, "Oh, I wish I had advantage right now," and then I can be like, "Got you, fam." Um,
Can-
Say out
you like-
loud.
would-
I
would you
really
like an
wish
inspiration?"
to have advantage.
You're like offering inspiration like sundials, Like, would you like a sundial? Would you like an inspiration?
some inspiration. You want to feel inspired?
You want inspiration?
Uh,
50 gold.
All right, so you guys are already on the second floor. You have heard footsteps come from a third floor as well, and then you guys know that on the first floor was where you guys had snuck out of the entryway, or like out of the secret door underneath the stairs that connected to the sewers, and then you also have so walking out of the ballroom, you're on the second floor. You see a hallway in front of you that leads to another set of double doors about 20 feet away. And then in that hall, and then there's also 2 doors, one on the left and one on the right, that you could go through.
I mean, okay, so there's 2 doors to choose from.
Yeah, so there are so yeah, you're like there's a hallway, and then there's a door on your left and a door on your right, kind of because it's like a 10-foot hallway, right? And then that hallway opens up to another hallway that crosses it perpendicular, and
Okay.
there's a 10 like, and then there's like directly ahead of you there's another set of double doors, so it looks like there's another room. So you got a room in front of you on the left and right, and then a hallway that also goes left and right in the corner.
Okay. Adventurers go left. So let's check the left door.
Adventurers go left. Let's go.
Adventurers go left. All right, so you're gonna check the left door. How do you didn't just like from what you guys remember, you don't remember hearing any footsteps coming from this door. Do you want to bust it open? How do you want to enter this room?
Can I
I
put
would
my
like-
ear up to it?
Yeah, put your up to it.
Yeah, I wanted to, I was gonna do the same.
All
You both-
the ears.
Nope, you don't hear anything.
I'd like to try to just like creak open, like peer through like a crack in the door, like open it slowly,
Okay,
poke my head in.
poke your head in, and through the crack that you see more bookshelves.
Oh. Okay. I open it.
Okay, yeah, you open the door, and now that the door is completely open, you see there's a desk in there, an office, the bookshelves. There's like a, just and then like a bunch of notes scattered around on the table, and it looks like drawings of those glyphs as well.
Oh, so this is like her office.
That
Maybe.
it appears that it's probably her office, or at least an office that she used.
I want to go up to the desk and see if there's any like drawers that have anything in them, or like,
Yeah,
anything that might have been written on the desk that was could lead us somewhere else.
Okay, what do you want to search drawers? Do you want to look
Drawers
at
first.
the notes? Okay, on the drawers, please make me a perception check.
All right. Perception. That's gonna be 17.
17. Okay. You find in there some additional money that she had hidden away, just in the back of the top drawer. So you find another 30 gold pieces, and then you also find a vial of blood in the top drawer.
That's nice.
And the vial is warm.
It's warm,
It's warm.
so it's potentially fresh,
It is
or
potentially
like
fresh.
it's hmm.
Can I scan the
Would this be
bookshelves? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
could
Look
this be Romero's blood?
it could be.
If
Or
this
it
is
could
part
not
of
be.
his body, we might be able to resurrect him.
Yeah, he goes, I don't know if it's mine. Here, give me a taste.
Give me- You expect me to? All right.
He's like, I don't know.
I'm having this one-sided conversation just out loud with the rest of the people.
He's like, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if it works.
The things I do for you.
The things
That's
I do
true.
for love.
I pop open the cork, and I'm just gonna like stick my finger in and like a taste.
You're gonna taste it?
Yeah.
Okay. Please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, lovely. Cool. I've dropped a dice. It's fine. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. It's 19.
19. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. It tastes, like blood, irony, that metallic iron, and like, it tastes like heme.
I like think to myself, "This doing anything for you?"
Oh, I don't know. I can't see, but I did. I couldn't taste it. Did you put it on the dagger?
Ah, shit. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna like I'm gonna pull out the dagger and put like a drop on it. On specifically I don't know if I should put it on the gold, on the ruby part where it's like glowing.
Yeah,
or
put
if
on
I
the
should
ruby.
I'm gonna put it on the ruby part.
He goes, oh, hmm. Uh, That's yeah. That I don't think that's me. That tastes like an O negative, like one of the lizard people, and I'm definitely an AB positive.
It's Argonian blood.
Oh,
It's Argonian blood.
okay. Well, this is useless to me. Like, any of you guys want a vial of potentially lizard-esque blood?
Blixa, you were talking to you want to do something?
Yeah, can I scan the bookshelves for like maybe like a runes for dummies? Where because we
Runes
don't
for dummies.
understand the runes stuff, but there's stuff on her desk and back in the room we were in. So is there any kind of
Absolutely.
like translator?
Absolutely. So I mean, you see, like they've got like the Encyclopedia, Valencia, on the bottom, like the bottom bookshelf where it belongs. You've got you've got a variety of different books there. There's one for identify like the identification of beasts. There's one for the identification of creatures like of the cave and dark places. You like for like different regions, they have like different books, kind of like bestiaries. And then and the one you do see a hole that's missing, and it's actually open on the desk or next to the notes. You see where those runes are. So that would be the closest thing to a runes for dummies is the thing on the table, where it looks like she was practicing those runes.
Can I read it?
Yeah. You flip it open, and it is a it looks like it is the an abyssal lexicon. So over time, if you were to read this book, you could then learn abyssal. And it has the different runes, and like it was open to the page that like had like the name of the Balgura. And it was teaching you how to do the summon greater demon spell. So
I would like to have this book to read it.
okay, Yeah. So, like I said, it's not a magical book, but it has a lot of useful information in it. So as you read it, over the course of like your downtime during short rests, long rests, that kind of thing, you will eventually you could learn the abyssal language and other odd facts about demons, the demonicon.
It cannot hurt.
Awesome. So as a note, like while you're looking at that spell, you can see that blood of the blood of a person that was killed within the last 24 hours is required, is a material component for the summon greater or lesser demon spells, because you can use that to draw a circle on the ground, that would then protect you from the demon that you summon. So if you don't have, it's an optional component. If you don't have that component, then when you can summon the demon, but it will probably you would also be a valid target, and it will attack the closest thing to it.
Mm.
Okay, so that could explain the little vial of blood.
That would explain the Vial of Blood, and also why Honora didn't move until after the Bargoa was killed, because she in Zilla, you'll remember, she was standing in that rune made of blood.
Yeah.
It was to protect herself from the Bargoa.
Okay. Had she not had the Bargoroid like stayed alive and she hadn't started running yet, I probably would have attacked the rune because I didn't know if that she was gonna teleport away or like what that was for, but I'm like, she did it, so I want to undo that. It's gonna be
So
my next turn for sure.
you said to protect yourself from whatever demon is, it has to be fresh blood.
Yeah, it has to be blood from somebody that was killed within the last 24 hours.
Okay.
So
Did you want this? Give her the vial of blood. Hold it out for her.
No, because I mean, within 24 hours, I would keep it.
It's warm.
Does anybody else want it?
I'm just gonna put it on the table, and if you want to pick it up,
Uh,
it's yours to pick up. I don't want to look around the books and see if there's other translation books. If there's not, or
I'm just gonna-
did you find any other translation books?
I'm just gonna say I'm out in the hallway, just kind of keeping watch.
okay, awesome. Yeah, they don't have. There aren't any other translation books. What you do see is so. Yeah, Blixa, you're the person. You picked up the book and we're looking at the book. With your perception check of a 19, Zilla, as she picked up the book, you see that there was actually a note underneath it, and on that piece of paper, it looks like it was a draft of a message that she sent, or where, and it says that our friend, it's in Thieves' Cant, so actually only you could read it. But basically, what it breaks down to is that a person who would be called the Stag, who is referred to as the Stag in the Thieves' Cant, will pierce King Darius's heart with his antlers on the third day. And then the Black Hand will rise to power.
You guys might want to take a look at this. Well, you can't.
Yeah, this is
maybe
gibberish.
Squiggly.
Allow me to translate the gibberish. I speak gibberish. I just like wave the paper around.
And I imagine the scene being like Kronk. That's like squeaker, squeaker, squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yeah.
Oh, is this how you write in halfling?
It's just
says-
half the letters. So like an A is just like a little point, and then a B is just like, just the bottom part. So it looks like a little D. But
Yeah, it's just like symbols and like nonsense and like secret code phrases that like doesn't make sense in the context of the sentence. But like basically I repeat what Cello said, like the I don't know if any of this means anything to any of you, but the stag will stab King Darius. Is that what you said? King Darius?
Mhm.
King Darius in the heart with his antlers on the third day. That's
I,
what it says. And then then the black hand. You see the black.
it might have been mentioned before, but do we know the king's name? Like asking the
Yes.
party, because this is still like day 4 out of the woods.
Yeah.
It's I think so. I mean,
Well,
I grew up in a city. I would know who the king is. So who's the king?
Yeah,
King Darius.
oh,
Is the
sorry.
king.
Yeah, yeah. So King Darius is the current king. So
All right.
he's
Yeah.
actually king. He's King Darius the Third. So there was King Darius the First, which is the one who united Valentis during the feudal wars. And then there was King Darius the Second, and now King Darius the Third, who is the current king of Valentia.
and
Okay.
we know a member of the Black Hand named Randall Stagg.
Yes, you do.
That's
Good old
important
Randy
information.
Stagg.
He's
Sort
gonna
of-
kill the king.
Then I guess we
Or
have
plan
to.
to.
We should head off soon then. Is the note dated at all? Does it
It
say?
is not. So you don't know how old this note is. That it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be.
We shouldn't
You don't
waste
know.
time then. Um. All right. Let's search the rest of the house and then get going to try to find the stag character.
Um, hmm.
So- Somebody think of something because I'm writing things down.
DM,
Well, I mean,
What is
seems
your
like
idea?
we got to still check that other room.
DM, would
Yeah.
I can Ryome be used as a messenger?
As a messenger?
Yeah, like can he carry a note somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna find some parchment and maybe a feather quill. And terribly right. No, if you want me to make a check, I will. I'm sure I've written well enough. I'm going to try to write a note that there will be an assassination attempt on the king's life within the next 3 days.
Okay.
Like very, very broad. Not going to sign it.
Who are you sending it to?
Does anyone know? Does Cornwall holds alliance to the kingdom? Correct.
Oh, all right. So they're saying, chat real quick. Jeff is saying that he can't hear us because of lag anymore. Is that true for everyone, or is that just a Jeff? Is that just on Jeff's end? Are we lagging really hard?
I'm watching it, and I'm not seeing any lag on my end. And I asked chat as well, and it seems a few people are experiencing it, but majority are not.
Okay. Is it all of us, or is it any one of us in particular?
We can try to fix that on the break.
Yeah,
if we want to
during the
switch
break.
over to Zoom.
Yeah. Well, I think this has been working all right.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really experienced much interruption on the Discord side. It seems like, if anything, it's more to do with our stream connection or something going on Twitch.
Okay. Well, Jeff, we'll look into that on our break. Thank you
Yes,
for
and
letting
Jeff,
us know.
try and refresh the page too.
Yeah, sometimes that helps.
It keeps cutting out.
Okay.
Hmm.
I will try.
Can you take
Is
a
it
break
just
now
audio?
It
All right. Yeah. Let's go to break now and see if we can figure it out. Real quick. Yep. Frozen. It kind of works.
It sounds like. Hey, can you
and it-
check OBS and see if your frames are dropping?
Oh no, OBS is good. Everything on my end is good.
Maybe it's just Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Like,
pooping on us.
Anybody else experience like originality? Is it? Are we fine? Are we sounding good to anybody? Like, has anybody not had a lot of lag? Are we understandable? Because Frozen's bad. Ah, okay.
Yeah, we should be fine.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for checking in. and we hope you can catch the story. We'll try to keep things as clear as possible so that you can still understand through the lag. All right. With that, why don't we jump to break real quick and then we'll come back. So we'll be back at let's call it 6:55. All right, we're gonna give us a 10-minute
Yeah,
break.
take a tenner.
All
All right.
And we are back. Wee.
Yay!
All
We're
right.
back.
Welcome to Fire and Ice again. All right, so you guys had found Honora's office. You guys were searching, you found the blood, you found the Abyssal Lexicon, you found a lot of different things. One of the things that you found written down is in those same notes that you guys were looking through was actually the translation, because the reason she had that Abyssal Lexicon is because she was trying to uh find the right chant that she needed in order to create the spell. So Blixa, one of the additional bits of information that you have is the translation to the chanting that she said. It is. Let me scroll to it. I want to make sure I get it right. There we go. It says, "For Nixilis, I sacrificed the heart of this traitor that the heart of Nixilis will beat in this world."
Nicholas. Jack Nicholas.
So heart of this traitor. So the heart of Nicholas.
The heart of
Yes.
Nixilis, Nixilus.
Nixni.
No, Nixilus. Nixil us
Will be in this world.
will beat in this world.
Power dinner.
Power down.
Perfect.
Power dinner.
And you can tell because she's got it written in common, and then she also has it written in in the abyssal, and it looks like she's practiced several times to make sure she got it right.
Okay. I'm gonna take that note because I'm gonna kind of spy so that way I can match the letters with the common that she's written,
Okay.
and just keep that on hand. And also keep that name handy because I don't know what that is.
Awesome. Now, was somebody asking me a question before we went to break?
Yeah. I wanted to write a note as a warning. I want to see if I can get out two. One to the town guard here, and I don't know if Ryoma can get there quick enough, but leave a note of I want it to be you know when you call, not saying I've ever done this in real life, you call a building and you do a bomb warning to clear it out.
Gotcha.
Quick enough, that kind of thing.
So, situationally, Riom can be used as a messenger. I think that the importance of this message and the the vagueness of the delivery, he's not going to be able to deliver this one.
Okay.
Because you get there and then it could be any random person that picks it up, or it might there's too much danger in this information getting out. You could send it, but it will probably not have the intended. There'll probably be blowback of some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Well, the question was, does Cornwall have if Cornwall got that message, would it get to the would they be able to send a more detailed message
Yeah.
out?
Yes, but they might want to speak to you guys. If it just shows up, they're gonna need whoever gets the message is gonna need to be able to validate that in some way, and so they're gonna want to know who it comes from, because you guys don't have any official standing in the realm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I think our only play is to rush there. If we get caught up in Cornwall by trying to explain this, and
I'm not going back there.
I have a feeling that it's going to be, well, you broke into this house, you killed this lady. I don't know why there's a giant ape in her house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
How far away is Valentis from here?
Valentis is another day's travel.
On foot?
So
On day's travel?
on foot. But as you guys saw in Southwatch, they do have teleportation circles in the main cities, and this being the central, so there's kind of, yeah, there's the option of probably a teleportation circle if you guys need to get there more speedily.
I guess that's the fastest option.
I
But
have a
it's-
question.
I mean, but I'm not trying to push you in either direction. It's what I'm just trying to make you aware of your options. It's always hard as a DM. You're like, here's information. It's like, oh, I should do that. And sometimes it's like, yeah, you should. And sometimes it's like, do whatever you want. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like
Um, I do have a question. For our DM Cello.
Yes.
I had taken
oh, she just cut out and froze.
She
Yeah,
had taken a
you're-
dive.
Nora's
Yeah.
gold ring,
Just start that over.
and you said that
start that over.
there it felt magical. Have I been able to figure out by spending time with it what?
Hey, Larissa, you are cutting in and out a lot.
Oh
Like,
no,
there's
everybody's frozen
lag.
as soon as I ask the question.
Can you
No.
hear us? Can you hear us?
Come in.
Shoot.
Come in, Riss. Come in.
Okay. I don't think she can hear us.
No.
I honestly, I think Zoom might be a better option right now.
Oh,
Really?
okay, I'm back.
Yeah, we're getting a lot
Can-
of like
Hello?
there's a lot of pixels.
Okay.
A lot of pixels. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
you
guess
lagged
Discord
really hard.
doesn't like that we've been
Hello,
live for 2
buddy.
hours.
Do we? I mean, is that a thing?
Yeah, we're looking super pixelated.
Hey, it actually disconnected and came back, so I'm back.
Nope.
And
nope.
she's gone
and
again.
she's gone.
And I'm back. Dunk.
No. What a mess.
All right. Sorry.
All
Give us
Bless our
another
mess.
little. Yeah. Give us another few minute break. We'll get this figured out.
I am
The internet's under
invisible.
a lot of strain.
Yeah.
It's fine now. It seems okay. online soon.
Let's see how this works. Jello, your camera's not on.
Rose again for
Oh.
me. Why?
My camera is not on. Oh. Thank you.
There we go. Riz, are you still there? Or are you frozen?
Frozen.
Oh, thank you for getting my artwork in my background. I didn't see that until now.
I'm absolutely frozen on screen.
What
On
a
the
day
stream.
today.
I'm really loving this ethereal ever chair.
There we go. You're back.
Cool.
Why do I look frozen on the stream?
I've got audio lag.
Oh, and
it's
your
la-
video's
yeah.
coming in clear.
Huh.
Why
Are
is
you
it
on
always
Wi-Fi?
me?
Oh, that's weird. Here, could you leave
Is-
the call and come back, Riss?
Yeah, I have to be. I'm on a tablet thing.
Yeah, that's why. It's Wi-Fi. Doing Wi-Fi things.
It wasn't this bad earlier, though.
And I
You
know
want-
it just
you want me to do
it
that?
gets phased out randomly.
Yeah.
Can't
Hello.
wait till you have your PC. You're gonna kill it. It's gonna be great. Nolan, your face is so small.
I know.
Okay. Back.
20 dice for
Yes.
Christmas. That's an awesome. Did you roll all 20s? That's the important thing.
Nice.
Okay. For a
Am I
second.
back? Hello.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Okay. Nobody's answering me.
Sorry, yeah. And the lag is a lot less than it was.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it always happens when I ask a question.
Sorry, are we back on? Are we live?
We are live,
Or
yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was like, are we still
Yes.
testing or okay? DM face. What is your question?
My question, I don't even know if I got to finish asking it, but my question was, I've been wearing this gold ring that I got from Inora's body, and you said that it felt a little magic-y. By spending time with it, have I figured out what it is?
Oh yes, thank you for the reminder. Because over the short rest, you would have been able to. You can only attune to one item per short rest, but you would have at least had enough contact with it to identify it. You can tell this is actually her spellcasting focus. So what's unique about it is it's an arcane focus that a wizard or somebody who casts wizard spells can use, but it allows you to still have your free hand because it's being
nice.
cast from the ring. So it's very useful for those who use arcane focuses,
Very cool.
and it doesn't require attunement.
I don't, but I'm gonna keep wearing it.
Awesome. All right. With that, so we were trying to decide whether you guys were going to go back to Lord Dougherty and ask if you could use the teleportation circle, or if you were going to rush to Valentis. It's a day's travel on foot. So going back to Roland and the gang and asking them if if you guys could go.
How fast by horseback?
By horseback, it's really about the same. You might save a couple of hours because horses So instead of taking like 24, you'd get there in like 20. Because horses can run really fast over a short distance, but it's like the postal, or like what is it, the Pony Express. You'd have to like be chaining horses every other stop, or like every stop in order to like maintain that speed over long. Eventually, they have to come back to a walking pace or die.
Mm-hmm. It's not like it is in the video games.
No. What we're like my army character wearing like 100, several hundred pounds of gear, just like huffs it across a continent, like nonstop sprint.
Yeah, or like
I mean-
Arthur Morgan his horse is just strapped with duplicates of every type of shotgun and rifle available at the time,
Yeah.
and
Or-
yet it still just never stops sprinting.
Or
Okay.
you are a Dovahkiin and you are going vertically up a mountain with a horse.
Yes.
Yes. It actually happens in Witcher 3 too on Roach.
Shadow
Well,
Mare.
Roach is just a superb horse. Like there's
Roach
no
is a
other
super
horse
horse.
like Roach. So
Roach
No.
is the greatest.
And even in the Cyberpunk 2077, you can find the arcade game to race as Roach. It's called Roach Race, and it's actually the horse roach from The Witcher.
That's amazing.
I love that.
Yeah,
Somebody's
I
lighting
found
off
it. I was like-
fireworks in my immediate vicinity.
Oh, I can't hear it. You're good.
Oh,
I hear it.
That I
Okay.
heard.
way to
What do you
speak
guys
too
want to do
soon.
next?
Light off fireworks now. Let's search the other room.
Oh yeah, because we don't know if we can find more members of the Black Hand or more clues as to where this stag person could be. So we should search the rest of the house.
Agreed.
All right. So you guys go into the other room, and you find it's just a small like serving area where because there's a kitchen downstairs. You guys saw that when you were coming out of the secret entrance by the stairs. So it looks like this is just like a small prep area, like a servant's closet that you could use as kind of a way station. Like it could open up for like when they have balls and parties in the ballroom.
Okay.
So there's like a table in the middle, some linens, some dishes. Probably not a lot of note in this room.
All right, let's keep moving.
Yeah, let's do.
All right.
I say we just get going.
Yeah, I think I think we found what we need to find.
You don't want to check just to make sure? There could be goodies. You know Cello. He loves giving things away.
With how
He
urgent-
loves us and wants
is
us
that
to
what
be
they
happy.
Say about me? Do I give too many things away?
No,
We
I
wanna
just
go
know that
chat.
you're a benevolent god.
Chat, am I too good to them? Do I need to be meaner?
No, you. I mean, no.
No, I only have 3 inspiration points.
3 inspiration points and 2 magic weapons at level 5. Oh gosh, I've become Glenn.
I think time is against us here. We have to get moving. So if you guys want to stay here and
Oh, how
search,
long is it going to take to search the other room?
time
in
is
game
relative
time?
when you search. So
Yeah.
but
I don't
I see
know.
the DM smiling right now, and I think that we need to get moving.
I'm smiling at chat because Peggy Hill Gamer just flashed a bunch of bets at me. Thank you. I'm gonna take that 100 as meaning be mean. Oh,
Oh,
Peggy's paying me to be mean to you guys.
No, I think
Ah.
I think that's a statement
Wow.
saying, "Shall I be mean?" I don't know.
All right, Peggy,
Yeah.
I need to know if you want me to be mean or if you're
yes, they want you to be mean.
I think that's what they want.
all right.
I think it's
Okey-dokey.
because that.
I just say
that
we
last-
go.
All right.
Okay.
I
good.
mean,
A challenging DM who lets you guys kill things on the first round of combat.
I guess we can't let the king be
Practical.
killed, so we should probably go.
Yo.
Tactical Tam, thank you for the 1,600 bits. So playing D&D due to a YouTube
Wow.
rabbit hole that led to Rip Daddy's channel. So I want to say
Hey.
thanks to Dave and y'all. At the discretion of Loaded, I'd like to use this to bless Pegleg Greg with some tankiness.
Oh, thank
if
you.
I may. Wow.
That's very kind of you.
You absolutely may.
Wow.
Wow.
So what does that amount to, AC?
Okay. It will. I've actually planned some events that I hope that you guys get to. But thanks to Tactical Tams, if we get to it before the end of the stream, I will call out when that because I am going to upgrade something based on your donation. But so I will wait for that surprise to be a surprise.
It's hide armor that's been embedded with the power of chanting. It's called hide and go seek armor. No?
No, it's a your peg becomes just a modified shillelagh.
Hide and go seek
Kick-
armor would just be
kick
hide
smash.
armor that was enchanted to have a locate object.
I mean, I technically could just make my peg leg a shillelagh.
You could.
Yeah, no,
It's pronounced shillelagh, and I will never let you forget that.
It's pronounced however
Oh.
your heart desires because it
Shit,
is one of
love
those
that.
words.
All right, we're riffing. Let's keep the story going.
Yes. Okay.
Chat
So
wants to know. Thank you very much, Tactical Tam.
Thank you, Tactical Tam. Greg
I guess
appreciates
we-
Peggy
you.
Hill Gamer, I will be mean. I promise.
Blixa, do you think we should ask your father for the teleportation use, or should we head off?
I think we'll get more questions than answers. And by answers, I mean he's gonna want to know everything and why and where and be a part of the solution, but not in a good way. So I say that's only a time waster.
And
Very fair point.
Let's-
I will, Blixa, since you know, I mean, that's the house, the castle that you grew up in. You definitely know that there is a teleportation circle there, but not me trying to change your mind, just trying to confirm information.
and why don't
I mean,
you-
would I know how to get to that area without having to talk to anybody?
Yes. However, you would have to talk to you would have to talk to the court wizard unless any of you know the spell teleportation circle. So there is an established circle there, but you'd have to have somebody who can cast it.
Mm,
And you just killed a 7th
I
level
can't.
spellcaster.
I
So-
can't cast any spells.
You and I should head off and rent a few horses, and we should head to Valentis as soon as possible. So why don't the two of you search the house if you want to stay here? But I think there's a more pressing matter to be taken care of.
What is a horse's move speed?
Like 50, 60?
So what it talks about in travel pace is that the travel it is just like so the travel pace doesn't change unless you're so it's the same as if you're on a carriage. So you're still gonna go whether you're on a horse or it's gonna be faster than going on foot.
I'm just saying because I could also turn into a dire wolf, and
But
I've got 50 feet of move speed,
You-
and that's just worth thinking about.
You can only stay in that form for so long.
Yeah, 2 hours is solid. That'll
But
knock some time
It's
off.
going to take
Though.
20 hours to get there.
Thank you.
Yeah, short rest, get him back, pop into it again.
So originally, thank you, Ace. It is 60 feet in combat. So what a vehicle allows you to do is it allows you to travel at a fast pace without suffering the disadvantages of to your perception. So you guys will move faster by renting horses or taking a carriage, but you're already but you'd have to leave behind the caravan for that. Because the caravan is bringing a lot of cargo, so they have kind of normal travel pace rules.
It's the question of we have the knowledge that the king is going to be assassinated. Do we leave that be because we need to leave for our own personal gain, or for our own personal gain, or do we try to rush and help in any way we can?
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, not trying to stop you from.
No, chill. I'm not arguing with you.
The king is going to be assassinated. Should we
establishing
head
my
towards the king? Because it feels like if we head back towards the other place that you were talking about, that sounds like it's further away from where the king is.
Riss is frozen again. I hear her though.
Yeah. What a great face! Can we capture that and make an emote out of it?
That needs to be an emote for sure. That is who's got that covered, and
dang
she's
it.
gone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll go back and
Go back and clip
that,
it.
Yeah.
We'll
Yep.
clip it later.
Yep.
Riss, your frozen face is becoming an emote.
Oh, lovely. Please no.
I mean, consent is key. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
It's every bit as good as a Lunaway though, for sure.
I hope so. 'Cause
It's
I
quite
might, I
good.
might say no to that.
You are more than welcome to.
Yeah.
All right, so, I was frozen.
All right.
So
Yeah, Nolan was addressing the party.
So you want to refresh what you said, Riss?
Yeah, basically like the where did you want to teleport? You wanted to teleport to the people you've already been to, right?
No, to Valentis.
Oh, to Valentis. Oh, never mind. I take back what I
beer.
said then.
Yes.
So
Because I thought that you were gonna go to the
To South
place
Watch.
that you've been before. Yeah, to Southwatch, and I was like, that is nowhere near where we need to go. If we need to stop the king from being assassinated, we should go to where the king is.
Yep. Stop it
the-
ourselves.
The issue is whether you want to go to Cornwall, to Dougherty and use his teleportation, like the teleportation circle here, and try to get there faster, or if you want to circumvent Cornwall and go by yourselves, the long row.
I mean, I feel like time is potentially of the essence here,
But
man.
Doherty
So
is going to extort us to use the circle.
Mhm.
And I don't know his allegiances. He might be aligned with the Black Hand. They've been under his nose for this long. Who knows what his allegiances are? There might be a warning there. There's a whole power play going on here, if you haven't noticed. And I don't think we can trust these lords.
no, I think you might be
1000%
right about
agree.
that.
Well, then let's get some horses and giddy up.
Why don't you two search if you want to, and I'll procure the horses and get my elk.
Sounds good,
We
man.
have to catch
Love
up.
that elk.
All right, fine.
All right, are we doing this then? Are we splitting up the party? Because somebody did pay Cello to be mean. This could spell the end of some people. So I need y'all to think about that very carefully.
Hello, I see you trying not to smile.
I understand.
Like, there's going to be a
Meta, but,
room full
like,
of mimics.
right here, the party is at a standstill. Like, two people want to explore, two people want to go and rush.
It's
to-
not
mean,
worth it. I
listen.
think we should dip. I don't trust him right now. He's
Yeah,
he's gone mad with power.
I don't think we can.
The house is.
Listen,
The
I've
house
been
is-
paid to be mean.
Okay,
Wherever
Nolan,
you go,
Nolan,
I will
I'm
be
agreeing
mean.
with you. The house
Yeah.
will be here. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, let's just
But
dip.
I was
We can
also
come
just
back if we
saying
have to.
That we shouldn't base our decisions on what chat is providing. We don't know that chat has done that.
Well,
Well-
he can kill us on the
I know.
road. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Let's
going to be
go.
mean to you wherever you go.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah,
That
well,
shouldn't
as a
affect your
player,
decision.
I want to loot the house, but as a character, Greg just wants to do what's right.
Okay.
So
as
that's
a
what it's going
character
to be.
and a
man.
player, I want to loot the house, but I know that we don't know how old that note is, and if the king is still alive, we have time,
Yeah, man.
1 to 3 days time, but we have some time. We have time to get to him, maybe.
Yeah.
So we should go, and the house
Yep.
will still be here.
Yep.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
if we get out without anybody really noticing us here, we might not.
Okay,
It
so
might
what's
not
the
be
vote?
empty when we get back.
I say we
The
go.
vote is unanimously. Let's rally the horses and get out of here and get into Valentis.
Okay,
Mhm.
Go talk
All
to
right.
go save the king.
perfect. You
Oh,
guys
save the king.
So you guys are leaving the house, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Quietly.
Quietly. You guys need to find the exit. You guys.
Yes, we don't know where the exit is.
I mean, because you guys know how to get in here through the sewers. And you saw the exit on your way. There's the entrance is there at the right at the base of the stairs. So if you go down the stairs, you should be fine.
Let's go back there because that's
Nope, she froze again.
we know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take the most obvious path.
Perfect. You guys walk. You guys walk into that T junction. There's this to the end of the hall where it splits. There's the left and a right path. On the left, you can see there's the stairwell as it goes down. You take that stairwell. It's one of those that kind of loops back on itself. So you just go down the staircase. As you get to as you're there on the staircase, you suddenly hear the motion of boots that you had heard before. Oh, who did we lose?
Riss.
Riss and Riss.
Man, we're just having fun tonight, aren't we?
Mhm.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I'm having fun, but it's okay. Technical difficulties. It's just how it be right now.
It just happens.
It just really do be like that sometimes.
It really do.
I mean,
People
I'm doing it on purpose.
don't think that it'd be like that
there's
sometimes,
there's
but it
like
do.
one other person in my house right now, so it's not like there's four
okay.
people taking up the Wi-Fi.
No, what it
It's
is
okay.
your Wi-Fi is probably being phased out by one of your neighbor's Wi-Fi.
All right.
So it's okay. It's okay.
If
Rick.
this, yeah, this is gonna keep. It's okay. Let's just get back to the story. There
Yeah.
gonna be things. You guys are on the
Okay.
staircase. You hear the boots coming in of the people. Thank you, Peggy Hill Gamer. And these are you see two of those scouts show up. That were looks like you heard the footsteps of three, but one of them had run away during your short rest. and you see these other two come out, and they are holding what looks they're holding human hearts that they have found, and they look to each other and they nod, and then they eat the hearts. They just they start munching on them, and blood pours down their face, as they swallow the first gulp. Yeah, Blixa, what's up?
As I'm seeing this, can I take that vial of blood I took?
Did you take it? You want to drink
Yeah.
it?
No, I want to put a circle, like as much of a circle around us as possible.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I do that?
You've got enough blood for to basically do one person, or two if you guys squeeze together. and, like, huddled in it.
I
Pick-
can
pick
pass
Greg
through the
and
space of
Nasir
people.
together because Greg is going to become a dire wolf.
Yeah. I'll put a circle and whoever wants to jump in it.
Okay, so you guys are on a staircase. So you got 10 feet
A
down the
weird
stairs.
circle.
That's going to be difficult. That's difficult terrain. And then you've got a 10-foot space where, the bottom meets it does one of these. So you've got like the 10-foot landing, and then
Yeah.
they're at the top of the stairs. So the one, or they both eat the hearts. And now, yeah. So where are you putting the circle?
I mean, honestly, I would put it on the landing.
Put on the landing? Okay.
Hmm.
At the top.
Like not on the difficult terrain.
Right. Yeah, so the stairs themselves are the difficult terrain. On the landing, you've got the left one and the right one, right? The right one is the one that catches where the stairs come down, and then the left one is the one that where this, from the first floor to the landing. Which one?
So you said the
So you've
right
got-
one is
You guys are
So
You're
they're switchback stairs.
yeah, they're switchback stairs. So you got
Got it.
10 feet, and then a 10-foot landing that's level, and then 10, and then another 10 feet going down to the entranceway here.
I would put it on the landing, but near the bottom of their stairs. So as they're coming down.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, also, I meant to do this earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt you. Nolan, you get an inspiration point for really thinking about the power play of the players that are involved. As a DM, I like to present you the information based on the characters see it. So when I'm talking as a character, it's not always as the DM. Don't take things as the word from God. It's from their perspective. So thank you for kind of juggling all the different characters in mind and what their interests and perspectives might be. You guys are all doing that really well. I just liked how Nolan really kind of brought that discussion to the table.
Thank you, DM.
To make it. You're welcome. So have that
Mhm.
inspiration point.
And I just wanted to iterate that, like, I wasn't arguing with you. I was just presenting my point, as Nasir would see it and feel that urgency and kind of begin to, like, it's fight or flight mode, and we need to rush to that fight.
No, absolutely. And I didn't take any offense.
Yeah.
I just misunderstood because I thought you were talking to me when you were talking to the
Yeah.
party. So my bad. All right, you put the blood there. They eat these hearts, and they each transform into, you guys saw this before, these are those hooked the claws with the wings, that shadow demon that you fought in the alleyway on your way here. So you're now facing two of those. And
What is with you people?
And it seems like things
This,
are better because the first one looked weakened for some reason, and these ones do not. So
great.
Please give me your initiative.
21.
21. Wow. Yeah, you're rolling high tonight.
One again.
That was a nat 20 on that roll.
Did you really get a 1 again?
Yup.
What is up with that dice? All right, Blixa, what's yours?
17.
17.
And question about the blood, but real quick.
Yeah.
Can anybody hop in and out of it, or is it just one person once they get in it that's like sealed?
Yeah, if you're in it, you're protected. If you're not in it, you're not. So you can jump in and out.
Okay.
Great question.
It's the safe zone. My initiative is 23.
23.
And where are we on the stairs? Are we still heading? Are we like on the landing?
Yeah, I need.
Basically.
I also need your. I guess your marching order, like who went down the stairs first, because then you're gonna. That's what it's gonna determine. So
I'll
you
be in
guys are.
front.
There's 6 spaces on the stairs, right? 2 coming down, 2 on the landing, and then 2 going down the other ones.
I'll be one of the ones in the front.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to be in the front too.
And I would be
So
last.
eventually.
Being a
okay.
ranger, I kind of keep back.
Okay, awesome. So that means actually since you're back, you would be the closest to them, because they're at the top. They waited. They're in the other hallway, waiting for you guys to come down or to go down the stairs, and they're ambushing you from the top of the stairs.
Okay.
So, all right. With that, sorry, Blix. What was your initiative again?
17.
17. And that one's
I'm really glad we had that short rest.
yes. All right. With that, Nasir, you get to go first.
And how far away are they from us?
They are like they're within 15 feet
Okay. Um,
for all of you, just because.
Can I get past my allies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move through each
I
other.
wanna
You just
get
can't end in the same square.
Yeah, I'm gonna get past them and just get within 10 feet of these 2 enemies. And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna hold on to my chest where the tattoo is and harness my divine power and regain a level 2 spell slot with a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my inspiration to strike at the left one.
Okay.
Natural 20.
For real?
Yep.
You just crit?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have my soundboard up. Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm gonna pump. Fuck, I don't have that many d8s for this. I'm just gonna have to roll this twice. I'm gonna pump that level 2 divine smite into this.
Okay. Thank you, Peggy Hill Gamer.
Type in chat right now.
Hype? I can hype. Hype. Look at all that hype.
38
feel the hype.
radiant damage and 15 slashing damage.
Okay. 38 radiant damage. All right. It bursts. You have found its weakness as you did before. So it is. These seem to be vulnerable to sunlight. And so as you pump your radiant damage, like you see that the slash like does nothing. Like you swing through it and it like laughs in your face. And then you're like, as you've got the sword in the middle, you like invoke the divine energy that you've been holding back. And it like looks down and realizes it's done. And just it shatters into pieces, and the person's body falls to the floor, mangled and ripped and bloody. The other one's body also falls to the floor, not because of your spell, but because the shadow demon basically absorbed its soul and rose out of its body. So the other one falls like a costume to the floor.
Oh, so it
just rattled.
But
it's just aesthetic. You killed the one on the left. The one on the right is a shadow demon standing there, but the body of the person, it was sacrificed in the summoning of this demon.
So the other one realized like
oh,
I need to be stronger, and just like I don't need this person, and just like sucked the life out of the person.
No, I was just explaining that like when they eat the hearts, the blood ran down, and then like the demons erupted out of their bodies, and yeah, that's the only point I'm trying to make.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna strike at the right one, but I'm all my juice is gone. All right.
Hear that, Peggy? All of his juice is gone.
That is a 14 to hit.
Even though you killed that one
Damn it.
fast. Okay, 14 does hit actually.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That's a total of 7 slashing damage.
It's a total of 7 slashing damage. All right. He laughs at you as the blade passes through him.
I'm just going to stand there stoically. I killed one of you in one turn. So what? It's going to take me a couple more turns to kill you.
Is your
All right.
weapon magical?
Nope. I just it's a +1 just because it's finally crafted.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So Zilla, you're up.
I'm up. I am going to try to. How far am I away from it? Like 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna run
20,
up to
sorry,
it with
20 feet. 20 feet.
20 feet?
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna run up to it. And slash at it with my +1 magical rapier and see if it does anything.
All right.
And that's gonna be a nice 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Okay.
Yeah. Doing great. 8 magical rapier damage.
Ooh, magical rapier damage. Way better than
Does
that.
it
Non-magical rapier damage.
I don't know if that seems to have done anything.
You can see that like where your blade should not have landed, it should have like pierced through shadow. It seems to land it. And pierced
Okay.
through like you feel that resistance. You feel like it pierced flesh and did have more of an effect.
Great.
What was your damage
I'm
again?
going
It was 8, 6?
8.
8.
8.
Thank you.
Yeah. I am then going to use my bonus action to disengage and get out of its reach.
Okay. So yeah, you move 20 feet up there. You're well. All right. So the way we've got this, everybody positioned out so everybody can see what's going on in my mind, right? Is you've
Uh-huh.
got Nasir. If we're on that first stairwell from first floor to the second floor, you've got Nasir, Zilla, then Greg, right? And
Greg was
then
next. I was third.
sorry, Nasir, Greg. Okay, Zilla was on the landing, and then so yeah,
Lisa.
you're able to get back to where you were before, but you won't be able to get you won't be able to get anywhere else.
I don't want to get anywhere else. I just wanted to get out of his reach.
Awesome. You are able to
So-
do that.
So I went up, shake, ha, I did it, and then run back.
Perfect. It is now the
And-
Shadow Demon's turn. Oh, right? Did you have any
Yeah,
else
no,
you
that's
were
my
gonna do?
turn. That's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. It's now the Shadow Demon's turn. Finally, it gets to take a turn because the other two have died so quickly, even though they're challenge rating 4 creatures. It runs in and does a here. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes.
Who was in back?
It's gonna hit
Was
Blixa.
Okay.
Yeah, Blix is the closest
No,
one.
no, because I ran up. Remember?
Oh, you did run
Yeah.
up. Okay, yeah, it's gonna attack you. Because it can't get to them. All right. It does 25. Does a 25 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Muy bien. I get to do things, guys. I love getting to do things. Ooh, actually, yeah. All right, I already declared it. I'm gonna do that. You take a 12 psychic damage as it swipes through you with its claws, but it attacks your mind. You
Ooh.
feel
My
that your
mind.
deepest you feel your deepest nightmares start to haunt you, and they feel intensely real. You basically have like a panic attack, condensed into a single moment.
That sounds like the actual worst.
Yeah.
As someone who's had panic attacks, that sounds actually terrifying.
So with that, it is now, and then it's gonna back up, away from you.
Okay, I will take an opportunity attack.
Okay. Please do.
Oh, so close. Like rolled to the 20, rolled back to an 8. So that's a 15 to hit.
Okay.
For another
Does that hit?
7. Yeah, well, 14 hit.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay. So when it's leaving you, instead of going like moving away, it actually phases into the wall, and disappears from your view, so
Okay.
you can't see it anymore.
Okay.
With that, Blixa, it is your turn.
Can I see it?
You cannot see it.
So it's supposedly not there.
I mean, you know it's there. You just can't see it because you know it's in the wall somewhere.
Okay.
I'm wall master all of a sudden.
It just burned down the house.
Right. Dang it, Nolan, Nasir, and your opportunity. Now I don't know what to do.
It's probably gonna do that anyway.
Maybe. But I saw where it went into the wall.
Yeah, you saw so it was standing next to or right in front of Nasir, who had run up the stairs to face it head on, and then it phased into the wall, and he got a swipe in at it right as it was leaving his reach.
Are these walls made of wood?
No, these are actually, what does it mean? Yes, they are made of wood, but they got like sheetrock up.
What are you thinking?
Shooting at the wall?
It's not likely that your arrow would bust through the wall if that's what
Yeah.
you're trying to do. I mean, you could definitely damage the wall if that's your intent.
Can I ready an action?
Yes, you may ready an action. Oh,
Okay.
who'd we lose?
Dave's gone.
Dave.
Dave's not here.
The action that I'm going to ready is I'm gonna draw my bow. And as soon as it phases out of the wall, I want to shoot it. Now, the question I had before it phased into the wall is this blood on the ground? Did it do anything, or is it just is it still liquid on the ground?
So you put the circle of blood on the ground. It doesn't seem like it's magically charged at all.
Okay,
Can you
well,
separate
just
camera?
for
Do you stain
shiggles,
the carpet?
well, yeah, just for shiggles, I'm gonna the end of my arrow. Because I don't know what it does, but I feel like it's something magical. So I'm gonna put the blood on the end of my arrow. Ready my action. When this thing phases back, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay,
And that's my turn.
awesome. I like that.
Hey, Dave, can you cycle your camera? Oh, can you not hear us?
I can hear you.
Oh, can you cycle your
Okay.
camera? It's not on.
Oh, that's weird. Sure. Let me have a look at what's going on there. That's
you.
Discord just decided to kill it, I guess, because I haven't touched anything.
You backed out and then it came back in.
Ah, that's annoying. I'm sorry, guys. It's just one of those gremlin evenings.
It is. It's
Yeah,
Mercury
just work-
in
just-
retrograde.
Yeah,
Something's in retrograde.
We can just work through the troubles. It's fine.
Yes.
Exactly.
Dude,
Saturn's
Nectar
in
and that-
Gatorade or something.
Saturn's in Gatorade.
Okay, so Blixa, you are readying your action. You put the blood on there. Awesome. So you use your action to take the ready action. It will use your reaction to fire. If it comes into view. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Hey, Riz.
Mm,
Gatorade. It's what planets crave.
no, that's it.
Awesome. Cool. With that, Greg, it is your turn.
Awesome. Coolio. So, Greg. So these guys are pretty incorporeal, kind of, eh? Kind of.
Well,
Can't
there's
really
only
do
one
much
now, but yes.
Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna hit him with a moonbeam.
Okay, where are you going to place the moonbeam? Because it's not currently visible to you. It's inside the wall.
Oh, the creature is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then I'm not gonna do a moonbeam then. I was confused. Probably missed that when things dropped out. All
Yeah,
right.
it
okay.
phased into the wall like Wallmaster from Zelda.
Oh, did it
Mhm.
now? Oh, I hate
Yes,
that. All right.
it did now.
Well, then I am going to. I wonder. Can I? Nope. All right. I'm just going to turn into a dire wolf and get ready to take some hits if I have to.
Okay.
And that'll be my bonus action. And then my action. Who's hurt? Anybody? Anybody need some heals?
Um,
Yeah.
I'm at 38 out of 53.
How you doing, Rogue?
I'm great. I am
All
at
right.
100%.
Cool. Cool, Blixa. You're chilling. Blixa?
I'm 100. Yeah, I'm at 100%. I'm good.
All right. Great. Cool. Well, I guess
Heal
then, yeah,
Nasir
I'm
a
just
little
going to
bit.
turn into a wolf and save my spell slots for a later day.
Okay.
Really, real bummed about that. I was hoping to destroy him with a moonbeam.
I know you were. I'm sorry. He's got to play smart because you guys murdered his friend in one shot. So he's like, all right, I can't just attack these people head on.
He's like, all right,
Nasir.
I'll play.
Nasir, you are up.
So okay. It's really just a 5-foot staircase?
10 foot, 10 feet up, then a 10-foot landing, and then
What
another
about
10
wide?
feet down.
How about how wide?
Oh, wide, 5 feet.
Got it. Okay. Uh, I'll. I think I'm gonna walk up the landing, and just try to, like, yeah, hold my position, get it to come out,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna go through walls. Well, wait, hold on, let me see.
Nasir, aren't you already at the top of the stairs?
Well, like I'm gonna go to the flat part.
Oh.
Now it's behind total cover. Damn you, divine sense. Screw it. I don't have an action. I'm not gonna like. I already have a reaction from it coming close to me. I'll divine sense.
All right. Cast divine sense. Sorry, did
It
you
gestures
move anywhere?
broadly.
Yeah.
Where did you end up moving to?
To the very top of the stairs, like on the actual second floor, rather than on the stairs. And I'm hella
Okay.
quiet. Hold on. Ugh. Check, check, check. That's probably better, right? Check, check, check. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the top of the stairs, and get just stay right in the middle from where they were, and then
Okay.
pop divine sense as an action.
Okay. You can feel some energy coming from like the area where the dead body was, but you don't. The other one is behind total cover, so your divine sense reveals only
That-
the fact that there used to be a presence of a fiend or undead nearby.
Got it. Okay. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. With Zilla, it's your turn.
And I can't see the darn thing, so, I guess. I mean, I'm on the landing. There's no really... He's in the wall. There's literally nowhere to hide.
Yep.
I mean... What can I do? There's nothing I can really do. So I can prepare an action.
Yep. That's probably this. When they're hiding from you like this, readying an action is probably one of the thing. One of the like if you want to attack it, or there's always the dodge action if you want to be more defensive, to make sure it doesn't hit you. I know it's hard. It's like, man, I want to use my attack action, but I can't.
I am going to ready the dodge action.
You don't ready
So
it.
if
You
it-
just take it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you take the dodge action, anything that attacks you before the start of your next turn has disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do I just take the dodge action and
Yeah. So you could that is one of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
I want to
that's
do
a
that.
valid
So if
action.
it,
Are you doing it? Okay, yes.
that's my
All right, so
action.
you take the dodge action. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, and it is now its turn again. It's going to come out of the wall next to Nasir, and it's going to hit him.
I will, as
Um,
soon as it comes out, I'm going to strike at it with Polar Mastery.
Oh, because you have
Because
Sentinel or whatever.
no, because it enters my reach, so I can strike at it.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
And Blixa readied an action as well.
A 16 hits.
For 9 slashing damage.
Okay. And then Blixa. Yeah, Blixa can see it because yeah.
Yay. That is a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. That hits.
Okay. And that is 12 damage.
12 damage. Oh gosh. I'm sorry.
It's magical damage, right?
Yeah.
All right.
With some blood on it. I mean,
Yeah, so you see as the arrow pierces it and like it definitely lands and it hurts because of the magical damage, but the blood on it actually seems to heal it a little bit.
oh no.
So it liked that. And if make a well, you would now know this, like having tested it and run the experiment. You can now
I'm
tell
a scientist,
that
of course.
yes, you are. That and you read the book that had the spell in it that the blood it has to be used as a part of this conjuration spell, like in the casting of the spell. And so because you didn't cast the spell, this blood isn't going to do anything for you.
So
Um,
so it literally goes,
yeah, it goes, ow. That was very nice. Was that an 1844?
Yeah.
I'm standing there watching this, like I'm slowly like just meshing the blood into the carpet, like, let's get rid of this.
Let's get rid of this. Okay. It is the demon's turn. Like so
Yep.
now he finally gets to make his attack. He gets to make it with advantage. And are you freaking kidding me? All right, this is one of those times where I was really, really, really tempted to fudge the dice because I wanted it to hit Nolan so bad. I worked so hard to set this up, but I have to remain committed to my rule of if I decide to roll the dice, I take the roll of the dice. So they both rolled low, even though it had advantage, and it misses. And
Oh,
Peggy Hill Gamer,
no.
I'm sorry. So he's now going to use the rest of his movement to go back into the wall, and hide from you all again.
Does that proc any attacks of opportunity?
I already used my reaction.
They already used their reactions.
If you were
I'm-
up here, you'd be able. Well, you're not close enough though.
All right,
Yeah, you're
I'll
still
move
down
in.
on landing.
All right, cool.
Okay. Then yeah, we're up to it's Blixa then Greg.
Okay.
Man, I'm so mad I missed.
No, I don't know. So the paper that had the ruins where it was like it said Nixilis, the heart of Nixilis will beat in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like taunt it with that to what I'm trying to do is get it out so we can fight it.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and in my best, read that ruin so, maybe it speaks Abyssal or it knows these ruins.
Okay. Make a performance check.
Okay.
That was a really good fake abyssal accent you gave.
Mm-hmm.
13.
13. Okay. You you do a pretty decent reading of these runes as you are of the abyssal language as like based on like, because she had written out like the pronunciation as she was, because she knew the chanting, the vocal component of the spell was really important. So she
Uh-huh.
had written out, had it written out in several different ways and with the pronunciation. So you were able to really follow that pretty well. And what you said was coherent. It wasn't enough to taunt it though.
Okay.
And in your mind, in response, you hear "Lek no fuck like this, tough boo."
It's so creepy.
Yeah,
That sent a
Great.
shiver down my spine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that
Yeah, that gave me.
Greg,
Yeah,
it's your turn,
chills.
buddy.
Great. Greg is going to move into the wall that everybody's attacking, and he's gonna attempt something flashy. He's actually gonna come out of his wild shape form, and he's gonna use his action to just like dig his claws into the wall with primal savagery.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
like that. All
See
right.
if I can get it. So I'm gonna claw into the wall at the point where I saw the creature last enter, and I'm gonna roll to hit with primal savagery if that pleases the DM.
Oh, it pleases the DM.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Thank you, DM. I appreciate you, bub. And that is a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. You hit the wall for sure.
Great. Uh, and that is 8 acid damage.
8 acid
Ooh.
damage. Okay. The
I was hoping to
wall-
like get like my claws into like cracks in the wall so that I could like inject the inside of the wall with acid. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Trying
so
to
like
get underneath the cover of the wall by clawing through it, almost like an anteater.
Okay. Yeah, you stab through the wall with your claws and you inject the acid. You've broken through the damage threshold of the wall, which was 5. So you are able to do damage to the wall, but it seems like you need to do a little bit more damage, at least 10, in order to get to pierce through the wall itself. So
Okay,
really good idea. Just needed a little bit more damage to actually to go through.
that's cool. I will take it.
No,
I'll take
very
the
good.
approval.
Do you
Thank
have
you.
do you have extra? Oh, because
I do have inspiration. Sorry?
Yeah, that I was gonna say. Do you have another attack that you can do?
No, that's my
Or
action, and I used
that's
my bonus action to come out of wild shape, so that's my turn.
okay. See, Peggy, we've gotten rid of a second of like 4 different features here. We've burned the paladin's ability to get a second level smite or to get a second level spell back, and to use that on a smite. We've also burned
One of my wild shapes.
both of the druid's wild shapes. 'Cause
No,
you
not
did
both, just one.
You
Oh,
did it at
right.
the beginning of the fight with Honora, and then you came out, and then you just did it
Short
again.
rest.
Yeah. We had a short rest after though,
Oh
so
gosh,
that
I forget that
recovers.
recharges on a short rest.
Yeah,
Never
so
mind.
I've only
But
burned
we still
one
got
wild
one of
shape.
them. We got
You
one.
did
of
get
them.
one of them. You got one of my slots, bro.
All right, they're alive, but they are running out of resources.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And all right, that was Greg, Nasir. It's back to you, and then Zilla.
I don't want to dodge because I want it to come out and attack me because I feel like I pissed it off. So, yeah, just try to intimidate it. Use an action to try to intimidate it. Say, "Come and get me!" Staying
Okay.
within 5 feet of Greg.
In your mind, you hear a response. Nando.
Who's Nando?
Cool.
Have you never had Nando's? I guess you don't have them in the States.
We
It's
don't
like
have
a
them in the
UK and
States. I've
Canada
always
only
wanted
thing.
to try.
Oh, it's so good. You can buy their sauce and then just make chicken and put their sauce on it.
Let's see.
Their sauce is amazing, dude. Anyways, that's enough about Nando's.
Awesome.
Cheeky Nando's.
Yeah, thank
Chicken
you.
Nando's.
What special bonus are you referring to, chat? I'm curious. All right. So, Nasir, is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right, Zilla, you're up.
Is there enough room for me to like be in front of the wall or what is that?
If you go up to the top of the stairs, next to so yeah, you have to go all the way back up and then stand next to Nolan Nasir.
Okay.
And then
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that, and then ready some. I'm gonna ready a rapier attack
okay.
on when he pops out of the wall because I, Larissa, have learned things from past D&D experiences that I'm only gonna be able to hit it on his turn. So
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. No, it's true. When a creature is hiding from you like this, see, skirmishing is a very good tactic that players use a lot. And so a lot of these, there are more features that monsters have other than just AC and HP. So this is
you'll
cool.
remember
This
when
is
we
really
were
good
in
to see.
Zach's campaign when there was a character that kept using the blink spell, I believe, and he kept like phasing in and out, and you could only hit him on his turn.
Yeah, Honora had that spell. I was
Hated
totally
that.
going to use it, but you killed her too fast.
Oh
so-
man, hate that. Ah!
Yeah.
So yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna be like, all right, well, I know this works, so I'm gonna run up
Yes.
and ready rapier attack.
Very
That's
good.
my action. And my
Very good.
turn.
All right. He is going to come out of the wall in his turn, so please make your rapier attack now, and then Nolan, roll
Yay.
your thing as well.
Okay.
All right, 18 to hit.
Hey, that hits. What's your damage?
My damage is 12. 12 magical rapier damage.
12 magical rapier damage.
Like it pops out of the wall, and I'm like, ha ha! I lunge at it.
Awesome. What is yours? Your damage? Nolan?
23.
You dealt 23 damage.
No, 23 to hit.
What?
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
god.
I just assume that Nolan hits.
Six slashing damage.
Okay, thank you. All right, wonderful.
Jeez.
The shadow demon is now. He gets to make his attack. Please do well. Yes, yes, guys, it's all paying off right now. Okay.
Oh no, did you
Oh, yeah?
No, he did not. Blah blah blah. I was really hoping
yeah.
for that, but he is attacking Nolan, which requires more. He has a really high AC.
So, Dave, nudge, nudge. Guess what? I'm within 5 feet of you.
Oh, does that proc my sentinel?
If you want
Oh,
to.
do you have Sentinel?
Yes. Yes, that's gonna proc my sentinel.
Okay, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah,
I
go ahead.
suppose
roll
I
that
could have
damage.
used my sneak attack, but I don't know if I can do that on a opportunity attack.
Yeah.
You can, but
But not
Oh, yeah.
retroactively.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
my leg and club are not shillelagh, so it's just gonna probably have to be a regular club attack. Is that right?
It'll still stop its movement.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna hit it, or I'm gonna try to hit it. Hey, 24 to hit,
that hits.
and that is max damage, 6 bludgeoning.
But
Awesome.
how much damage should I take?
Hold on, I haven't finished.
sorry,
He
sorry.
would have gotten this first, so I'm letting you guys
Yeah.
have it until.
No, it's
Order of
after I'm
operations.
hit that Greg hits.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I always get that in Polearm Master combined. All right, so you take a lot of damage. So he gets 2d6 plus 3 for the regular hit, and then if he was hidden like he was, he actually gets 4d6 more.
Oof.
Oh, so
you're taking
6d6
6d6
plus
Yeah.
3
plus 6.
That's
actually.
terrifying.
plus 6. Ooh.
Oh, sorry, it's or if. I'm not and. Okay, he takes 4d6 plus 3. Dang it. I was
God.
really hoping I could.
I'm like, I thought you said you didn't crit.
Stop rolling off the table dice. All right, thank you. Dang it. It's not as much as I wanted. It's 13. 13 psychic damage as you have another condensed panic attack.
Jeez.
And you're very What is your deepest fear? What is the nightmare that haunts Nasir?
The tree of life burning to the ground, and the like Enoch or someone close to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you have in those intense moments, and it feels entirely real to you. You feel that, like, you see this vision of the tree of life burning, but not with fire. It's like with a black fire, and just in like all the magic turning to a darkness, and then a cloud of vapor flying out of the world tree and enveloping the entire world, and where there can no longer be happiness, but and you see, like, you see people running around, running for their lives, with these shadow demons now being as frequent as there are people in the world, and harvesting their fears and thriving.
Hmm.
What an
Um,
intense worst fear to have.
well, wait till you get hit, and we'll see what your darkest fear is. With that, it is going to go back
So,
into
because-
it can't, because
yeah.
the Sentinel. All right, he's not going to, because dumb. No, I'm really happy, really proud of you for using your features. Go ahead, and it is now Blix's turn.
Is
And
he
then Greg.
out and about?
Yeah, he's out and about. Go for it. Now's the time.
Boom! Well, I'm shooting him with an arrow. That's happening.
Do it.
But I am going to use my sharpshooter. So I'm gonna take a -5. A -5 to hit.
Oh, okay. To get
yeah.
plus 10 damage.
Yep. That's happening.
I like it.
Zesty.
Jeff.
I
Come on,
I would like to.
Jeff.
They just like wind
Jeff,
up their shot. It's like
Jeff.
Can I give you?
And no, I have one. I have one.
Okay.
I'm using it.
You have 2 attacks.
I'm using it. Well, I'm using inspiration on the.
Oh, Ace, to answer your question, well, see, I just misinjured you. I apologize. Damn it. I knew it was going to happen by accident at some point. Blix's bow, we decided in the chat earlier, is named Jeff after Cringe Person Life. So we are going. So that's why we're all.
Oh, I think they're chanting in chat.
Oh, you're right.
Jeff.
But,
Yeah.
But what about y'all?
He's
I
talking
just
about
wanted-
the
just wanna
stress issue
clarify.
above, how like psychic damage.
Oh, great.
It's a 19 to hit.
I really like that, Ace. 19 hits.
Okay. And that is 18 damage. It was a not good damage roll, but plus 10, 18.
How do you kill the shadow demon?
Yeah. I just I picture the arrow striking true, and as the demon kind of like almost like looks up towards whatever it's looking up at, and it's just like it's an ethereal scream, but nobody can hear it. You can just, it's kind of like you feel it, like Nolan or Nasir taking psychic damage, he can hear it, right?
Mhm.
And you just hear as it like wisps away.
How dare you, Jeff? With that, because it does. It's, you all hear that, like, you can't hear it with your ears, but you do hear it in your minds as it's been speaking telepathically to you. You hear it scream in Abyssal, not understanding what it is saying, but it sounds like the vilest curse. And you feel like the effect of this scream will stick with you.
oof.
Yeah. Thank you, Peggy Hill Gamer. I hope I've been mean enough for your viewing pleasure today.
That's pretty cold blooded. Not gonna lie.
I don't think Peggy Hill Gamer.
All right.
Spoopy.
Yeah. With that, you guys want to get out of this house now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
We gotta get to the
Okay.
king.
All right. You guys run out of the house. And what was the plan
More
after that?
shadow demons.
We were gonna get some horses and then we ride.
Skadoodle.
Awesome. All right. You guys go to
Yes.
the stable. Are you guys gonna check in with Rollin and them before you run off?
Um,
Are you gonna ask them to come with you, or are you gonna leave them behind? It's totally. I mean, totally up to you.
yeah, I'll rush over to them and I'll try to find them.
Okay. All right. So you guys, because I mean, the stable's right there at the inn anyway. That's where. So as you guys you go there, you're at the inn. You find Rollin. He and the boys. They've been messing around all day, looking. Getting ready to really just kind of taking care of themselves. He sent out Vasco to go see if there's anywhere they could sell their or like get any contracts with Lord Dougherty, but they weren't able to. And checks in and says, "Hi, you're back. Are you guys staying the evening or
And
what's the plan with you?"
I look beat up. Obviously, like, just my eyes are just kind of like bagged red. I'm bloody. And I just rush in, kind of using my glaive as almost a walking stick, like panting, just Roland. I'm sorry.
Hi, laddie.
I can't stay long. We can't continue on this journey with you. We need to rush to Valentis as soon as possible. Just if you need to hire someone else, I apologize to leave you like this, but we need to rush there at the soonest haste.
Because you guys are all there. And he's like, "What?
Mhm.
Can we at least get some food in you? What? Tell me what is going on?"
We don't have time. An organization, and just look around. The Black Hand is plotting to kill the king.
He sees you look around. And he's like, "Here, let's go to the cart. There'll be more privacy there."
I'm just gonna like stressing out about time. I'm just gonna come up right to his ear and whisper that the Black Hand are plotting to kill the king.
And you see his eyes go wide. He's like, "Aye, okay, all of you, come with me." Because the cart is out there near the stables where you guys are going to. He's trying to save you time, and he says, "Come, if you guys are looking for horses, if you're looking, I understand you've got to go. And it looks like you've got some new friends with you too. Now, but I'd like to do my part. I'd like to give you something."
Bless.
And so he takes you guys all out there, and he throws back the cover of one of the cart that he's been sitting in, kind of that lead cart, and opens up, like, moves some stuff around and opens up a secret compartment and under, like, behind the seat, that folds down, and he pulls out a long stick that's wrapped in cloth, and he unravels it to reveal a glaive, with a long. It's got the dwarven the dwarven etchings, that are on there, and then but the blade itself is made of sharpened gemstone. And he says, "This was meant as a gift for the king of Valentis, but seeing as how you are on your way to his aid, I think it might better be served in your hands, and I gift this now to you.
Oh,
Thank you for bringing us all this way, and thank you for saving my life, for I wouldn't have gotten this far without ye, and I'm very glad to have had you of company. If you ever have need of clan hammercraft, or you can definitely, we are at your aid, and you can always find us in Ironmark, or our merchants are about.
And
You just let him know that Rollin, and then he takes all your papers and he writes down a friend of Clan Hammercraft, in on your guys' IDs. Um, he's like, is
wow.
there Is there anything else that you be needing of?
I'm gonna do the wrist arm shake and then bring him in for a hug and just say, I'll make sure the king gets this glaive, and he knows it's from you.
No, that glaive is yours now, my lad. Don't be giving it away and shirking my gift.
I appreciate it.
It is my pleasure. Thank you for my life. And then behind you, Greg, Bosco. You see him kind of sheepishly approach you. He followed you guys out, like they're all out there with you. And he's holding in his hand, like he's got his hands around his neck, right? Like holding something like a necklace that he's wearing. And he says, my mum was a devout believer in Delgar, the chief god of the dwarves. It is said with his hammer made of light, he crafted the dwarves from stone and charged them with caring for the foundations of the world. That by harvesting the bounty of the mountains and the stone and bringing their treasures to light, that we do that through our craft. We dwarves are friends of the dark, for we grow up in it, living in the caves. However, every dwarf quickly learns that there are two types of darkness. There's the dark that is just the lack of light, but there's also a malevolent darkness that hides and feeds all the evils of the world. Ages ago, that malevolent darkness rose from the depths of the earth to kill the dwarves. But Delgar, they rose to kill the dwarves, us dwarves that Delgar had created, for they were jealous of our crafts and the works that we brought into the light. But Delgar, with his mighty hammer of light, descended into the heart of the earth and cast back the malevolent dark. This outing here was my first expedition away from home, and my mom gave me this stone amulet, bearing the mark of Delgar to protect me.
Okay.
I believe it brought you to us to protect us when we were attacked on the road and we almost died. So I see that you are going into a dark place, and I want you to take Delgar's protection with you.
Delgar's protection
So
shall be with me.
It's Bosco's amulet of Delgar's protection. It does require attunement. It is an uncommon magical item. What is, as an action, once per day, you can touch the amulet invoking the name of Delgar, and you'll be granted 10 temporary HP. The temporary HP lasts until your next long rest, or unless you... So basically, it's 10 temporary HP that you can use every day, once per day. It recharges daily at dawn. Just remember, if you're getting temp HP from something else, that it would then replace it and you'd lose it, right?
Okay.
However, an addendum, because Tactical Tam blessed us to give you some more HP. This I plan to give you this item, but it is going to be upgraded from 10 temporary HP to 20 temporary HP.
Well, thank you, friend.
Literally, just
that's
have a
pretty tanky.
Yeah, that's pretty tanky, especially for a druid who can shapeshift. Like, get ready for me to start wailing on you.
That's pretty much.
So that's what it is.
tanky as
You're
you
just
can get.
pumping us up so that you can throw absolute madness
I want to
at
throw
us.
madness at you.
Please throw all the madness at us.
I've been keeping my monsters out of the book, but we're gonna start messing their stats up so I can.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Thank you, thank you, Bosco. Bosco, I don't know what to say to you other than thanks, and I sincerely hope that our paths do cross again soon, my friend.
It's like, and he just throws his arms around. He's like, "Thank you, my friend, my brother."
And I just like pull a really pretty rock out of my pocket, and I like just like look at it, and back at him, look at it, and back at him. I'm like, this is for you. I found it.
And he takes it. And he's like, Now I have the protection of Gruagok.
Yeah, but my friends call me Greg, and I hope that by this point you consider me at least that.
He goes, the protection of Greg, then.
Greg's protection. Greg be with you, man.
Greg be with you, and also with you. It's like, is there anything else you've been needing for your journeys? Do you need more arrows? Do you need more?
I need armor, man. I need better armor. I need an extra shield.
Oh,
Nope.
Dave's
Oh.
gone.
Well,
That amulet teleported him away.
it did. He's gone.
oh, he found the teleportation circle.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
All right. Good lord.
Um,
Greg was asking for like Greg needs to get some armor. Greg's AC is way too low, and it's scary. It's starting to scare me with how high everyone else is rolling. That's my only.
Yeah. It's the. I mean, a lot of your tankiness comes from your HP. You're a health
Yeah,
tank.
exactly.
Whereas like Nasir has just really high AC, but he probably doesn't have as much HP as you now.
Yeah, that's fair. I basically
Um,
have like 50 HP a day.
but he does
Well,
no. But he has made
what's your
the
normal
problem
HP?
is that it's all made out of metal. So there's this amulet is actually a stone amulet.
Yeah.
But so
You had mentioned
the
that.
right. So they don't have any non-metal armor for you to wear.
That's all right. This amulet is a great help, and to be fair, like that's gonna make all the difference.
Keep asking though, and keep looking around in shops,
Yeah.
or we can find.
Well,
Some
I'm hoping maybe I
opportunities
can
for
craft
that to
some like
happen.
wooden plate or something.
Yeah, like let's
That'd be
use our creativity to see if we can find something for you. Because
Enough layers of varnish, you know. Could be
Dave,
pretty
did you
tough.
guys have
Dave, did
any,
you ever watch Dave?
The Little Dicky show.
Yeah.
I've watched a couple episodes, but I don't have Hulu
I'll
anymore.
send you a clip. Basically, there's an episode where they buy wooden shirts. I'll just send you.
That's amazing. That's
awesome.
amazing.
So the guy said, like, is there anything else we can do? And I want to pipe up and say, if you have any spare health potions, that'd be super helpful, I think.
That would be super helpful. I deal in arms and armaments and armor, but we don't have any health potions. I'm sorry. That's why we hired our protectors.
Sorry.
But try like
Yeah, what are you
yeah, try someone with an herbalism kit. I think your friend here is pretty adept at making potions.
Yeah, I think I'd probably be able to be of great service in that way because I like to smash things.
Smashing is good.
Oh, great.
With that, but he does look over at you, Blix, and he says, you. I see you're good with the bow. Do you need any new arrows?"
No, thank you very much, sir. I have plenty.
He's like, "Okay, well, do you have any of my arrows?" And he hands you a quiver of. He's like, "These are special. These are blunt stone arrows. They deal bludgeoning damage. So on like they have rocks, like blunt rocks on it instead of like arrowheads. So they deal bludgeoning damage instead of piercing. And they'll allow you to knock people unconscious. If you ever want to do non-lethal damage, because you're not allowed to declare a non-lethal attack with a ranged weapon, but with these arrows you can.
Oh,
In
Oh my-
addition,
Blunt
in addition, if you
arrows.
crit with it on a creature that's medium or smaller and has less than 100 hit points, they'll immediately go unconscious. So,
Hot diggity damn!
so you have 20 blunt stone arrows.
And
very cool. Thank you.
sorry, Cello, did you say what this glaive is? Is it just a +1 magical glaive, or
It's a +1 magical glaive so far.
okay?
I called it, Rollins says, I called it the gemstone glaive.
Perfect.
Like, now, best not be keeping the king waiting. Y'all get on your way. As he sniffles and wipes away a tear. It's good knowing you.
We shall meet again.
Our paths will
True
cross
friend.
again.
He's like, of course. And he Vasco and Roscoe go back into the inn. You guys are there to purchase. You guys purchase your horses and ride off into the night towards
Now-
Valentis.
Because I'm small, I'm considered a small creature.
Mm-hmm.
Could I ride on the same horse as Nasir and allow him
So-
to long rest?
Do you want to ride on the antlers of my elk?
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know. Because remember, I have an elk, so I don't need the horse.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You
I-
totally.
but you need a long rest, so could I drive? Basically, is my question. hypothetical question.
Yeah, I mean, you guys should all probably take a long rest, but
Yeah.
we'll answer that question in our next session. So please don't forget, because I may, because I'm a very forgetful person. But the curse that you guys feel you feel that it has something to do with your long rests. So there.
We feel a curse.
We will. Yeah, from the psychic scream
Oh.
left behind by Peggy Hill Gamer.
Oh.
Or we probably like regain all but one spell slot or something awful.
We'll probably slip off into sleep and then have like a nightmare sequence, which will be
We
fun.
will find out what happens next week on Fire and Dice. Nolan, take us out.
What? It's 8:30. We ended early.
That's all. That's what I got prepared for
Cool.
today.
We really smashed that first fight.
All right, so awesome. Let's do a quick thanks, and then we're gonna go raid. A huge thank you to all that followed today, but a huge thank you to Dave Makes Noises for subbing for 2 months. I wonder who that is. Dr. Nine Got Son, thank you for the 100 bits. Tactical Tam, thank you for the gifted sub to One Man Coven. Peggy Hill Gamer, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Definitely making each session very interesting. And Tactical Tam, thank you for our awesome glaive and amulets. Greg and Nasir, thank you so much. Let's find someone to raid.
Yes.
And we will get on our way. Let's go find someone doing some D&D stuff.
Yeah, we should definitely find somebody who has a lower number of viewers, because we like to support
Sky McSparkle,
Yes.
because I like
trying
the
to
name.
build themselves up.
Sky McSparkle, playing D&D.
Sky McSparkle.
Yay, Sky McSparkle!
So
Let's go.
spam those F&D emotes. Let's go. Show them some love. Thanks for being here. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
Happy New
Keep
Year.
it going. Keep it going. All right. Bye,
Happy
guys.
New Year, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Cool.
Cool. Good game. That was fun.
Thank you.
He's
I
like,
had some other.
I love the way the cello's just simultaneously like pumping us up full of power and crippling us slowly at the same time.
Yeah.
I like a give and a
It's
take.
great. Yeah.
Get
Really
up
appreciate
and
it.
That's how I do.
Everybody,
walk
welcome to
out.
Dungeons.
So I
Stand
did
by
have
the
a couple other
seat,
things prepared,
not
but it
sitting
was
down.
if you had gone the other route. So,
Oh.
This
I
is my
see.
And I
What,
said,
if we had stayed and
head
raided the
no.
house?
yeah, and Blexa was like,
And
"Fuck
be
no," and I
like,
was like, "I respect that."
"Well,
And
I'm
so
done. What do you see,
we're
bro?
out.
Well, I was
Oh,
talking to
scared the
Sassy
shit
here.
out of me.
All right. I
There was a
really
little
gotta pee
something
now that
that
we're done.
may
So.
have
Go, 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 go,
created some
go!
Hunger and stuff.
paranoia in
Were
me.
you fucking with him?
We're
Tech-
gonna just
real
keep
quick, listen.
spamming.
Since we have a couple extra minutes here, tech wise, is there anything we need to change? Are we gonna stick with Discord? Do we need to look into other options?
You're just being obliterated. Yeah, I was seeing that too. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then she disappears.
So I
Yeah.
mean, the question is like, what are other people using? Like, I mean, for example, if you look at Sky McSparkle, you know, they're not perfect quality.
That's Discord.
Right. So I mean, is it something like, because I mean, eventually
It might just be our service in our area. It could just be that we're in Southern California and for whatever reason Spectrum decided, you know what, they don't need internet. It's a privilege. They can suck it and pay 50 a month on it.
Yeah.